You do it well.
Give me your bread.
No, you have to persuade them into doing stuff.
All right,
Alright,
roll
someone-
for the bread. If it
someone give me
lands
a
on the
D20.
straw, I get your bread. I got your bread.
Roll the straw.
If it lands,
If you get
like
a natural
this,
20 on the
Then
side,
you can
I'll
keep
pass
it,
the
your
straw,
bread.
and you get it.
No,
Any
you
other
can
way?
have the bread.
No.
No, that's
I
not
feel
how
like
this
that-
works. It's
Yeah.
my bread.
Give me the bread.
Give me the shitty bread.
Get that bread.
Actually,
let's get this.
The bread at Cane's is amazing.
motherfucking
I haven't had it before.
bread.
It's amazing.
Bread makes you fat.
bread makes you fat.
You fat.
You
Bread
fat.
does.
Chonker Nick.
I got your back, man.
I literally had half a dozen. Nolan, you weren't here for this. Half a dozen of those Hope King's Hawaiian rolls just now. Like an hour
Trust
and a
me,
half
you
ago.
don't need to do it to make me
Yeah.
believe. I've seen
Can't
it
pull it off.
before.
It's so good though. Those
Free
rolls
shipping.
are, like,
Shovel 'em
sent
in.
Oh yeah.
Get it.
From a good place.
Get it, boy. Get that free shipping. Is your password on like?
All right, so
numbers?
once again,
It's four
Scott
numbers.
has decided to be a little pussy ass bitch.
Is it your lunch number?
No.
927.
Scott's not gonna be here. I wouldn't have come.
That is my
My lunch number is 1852. Don't take my lunch money.
High school.
927.
Look at all my
1369.
apps balance
I
at the bottom.
haven't been in school in 5
They're all
years,
balancing.
so it doesn't matter.
I didn't eat one.
Tweet
What?
one.
You
We can't
can't
eat
eat
lunch.
I haven't
No.
ate lunch in
Nick, how often do you eat
ever.
lunch when you go to work?
What?
How often do you eat lunch when you go to work?
Never.
Every other day?
I don't. Not. It doesn't count when you grab food from the buffet and walk away with it.
Yeah, every other day.
No, that doesn't count at all. Like you have to eat lunch.
No,
while
I
you're
mean,
working.
like, I probably go to the buffet after work. Like,
That's dinner.
every other day.
At dinner.
No, that's breakfast. This is my first meal that
I'd
day.
fucking fill up on that shit. I'd be a billion.
That's a
pounds.
lot of bread.
Yeah,
Basic
I would
Mix
always,
Machine is-
I would always fill up on tater tots or the pretzel balls when we had them.
Honestly, they make me so mad.
I've never worked at a job where I got free food because I would be spherical.
Here's the
I would
thing.
be like that fucking chick who ate the gum.
Here's the thing
That
that nobody tells you about buffets is that they're always awful because the food's been sitting out for a few hours. So you want to go on busy days to a buffet because then they can change it out on a much more regular basis. When food sits out under heat lamp for like an hour, that's usually about how long we let it sit out before it goes. We throw it away and get new stuff. It gets bad. It's just tastes gross for the most part. You gotta get it fresh.
I ate day-old Little Caesars that was never refrigerated.
Like,
I ain't fucking
me
scared
too.
of shit.
I know.
I mean, that's like this third
That's
best way to eat
hardcore
Little
stuff,
Caesars.
right?
Yeah, no, like
That's
Hold
the
on.
third best way to
you
eat.
understand. You don't understand how few fucks I
The
give
first
when it
best
comes
is
to
eat
food.
refrigerated. The second best is fresh.
Like, I don't think I've ever had
Waking up in the
something like
morning,
really
oh
bad
shit, I
for
gotta
a
slice
buffet.
something
Like,
off.
even if it's been out for like a couple hours.
There used to be
Waking
a
up after
Chinese
a
buffet that got closed down for health
Friday
violations
night.
that I would get
Oh,
sick
God.
at every
Whoa,
time I ate.
I'd
They
like
did
to
bake
see
in
that.
action.
Don't even know
Oh,
what that
God.
is.
Because I would eat,
Fucking
it was their
wheat
shrimp
brown,
specifically, I think they were undercooking, because I'd eat the shrimp.
Oh.
And then like 2 hours later, I'd be like,
Nolan,
oh,
you just ate a
God,
bunch
what
of
the
cow
fuck?
shit.
I thought I was allergic to shrimp for a while.
Taste amazing.
Turns out it's just that they were really bad.
The Amazing Pizza Machine has 3 stars on Yelp.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I looked at
You know how many of those stars are me?
before.
All three.
Hold on.
All those fake accounts.
I want to find a really good review.
Someone called me a manager in a really bad review.
Somebody
They were
called me
like,
a
the
manager
really
person.
blonde young manager was really not helpful to me.
All
Well, now
right.
they had to vote you.
So, I don't mean to interrupt
No, do it.
the
You've already
D&D
ruined the
stream.
flow.
Can we just have a fucking podcast instead?
Yeah, we're just gonna do a podcast where we read off all the bad Yelp reviews. So, Al F from Gulf Breeze, Florida, gave Amazing Pizza Machine a 1 star on December 21st last year. Upon our arrival on a Friday afternoon, early evening, there was 0 pizza on the buffet. 0 pizza at the Amazing Pizza Machine. I guess the machine broke. And it has a picture of our buffet with no pizza out.
Oh man, on
I
Friday
wonder
afternoon.
why. Friday afternoon. Oh, that's when we put out our new pizza. Right about 4 o'clock when we put out the specialty pizzas.
Wow.
Wow. I guess the machine
Wow.
broke.
You know, he thought about that and he's like, wow, that's really clever.
Okay, guys, he's from Florida.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
surprised he can write.
Michaela L. from Omaha.
No kidding.
L.
Florida's crazy.
Michaela L. from Omaha gave the pizza machine a 1-star review. Horrible food and way too expensive for the quality. A $20 play card lasts about 10 minutes because the games require so many points.
Oh yeah, 3 play points. Oh.
You got a speed run pizza machine. That's how you get 10 minutes with $20.
Yeah.
Either that or you buy a single $20 card for 4 children and expect that to last forever.
Yes.
My parents
Parker
have to do
V.
that, and they never complain.
Parker V from West Omaha. Food was old, the pizza wasn't good, and it was totally not worth the money, man. I do not recommend this place. Order a pizza from Pizza Hut and play a board game. A board game. B-O-R-E-D game. You will have much fun, better food, not spend a fortune.
Oh my god. People act like Dave and Buster's isn't expensive as fuck. But it is, though.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
It's
Alright,
so
Alex P.
expensive.
actually has
and then you'll walk away with like a piece of candy.
Alex P's got a point here. When was October 15th?
That was October 15th.
About 7 months ago.
No, I mean like what day of the week?
I'll pull up my calendar. Give me a
Alright,
second.
thank you. So on October 15th, he posted, no age control for children places. Really worried about small kids when teenagers bumping and jumping each other. And he's got a picture of like, I thought I saw this picture, but there's like 2 teenagers in the playport. And it looks like one of them's just holding up a gun. Like,
Oh my gosh.
It was a Monday.
it's not a gun, but I'm just like, it's just a fuzzy picture.
You think that's the day I got in trouble for asking those mentally handicapped
There's
teenagers
just like
to get
these
out of the
2
playport?
little shit stains. Look at this.
It might
Like,
be-
what are they even doing? They're sitting on their phones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's not them, but still.
But it's like, it doesn't even match their review because they're like, yeah, I get it when teenagers are messing around, but like, they're just sitting there, not doing anything wrong.
You might even have a fucking kid they're
Okay,
supposed to be
Alex.
washing.
Right? Like,
Nick, I
I remember having to do that shit right after like.
I'm
walk-
okay.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Ignore me. Sorry,
Playing
I'm
Left 4
playing
Dead?
Portal.
Oh, Portal.
Or
All
Portal.
right.
I mean, both Steam.
All right, it's 6:15. I guess we're legally allowed to start now.
I'm legally
I hope they one day repeal these
Oh.
dreaded D&D time laws.
You ready for this 1-star review on Google from Chom Pananathong?
What?
Chom Pananathong. Tell me I'm saying that wrong, Nathan. Read that. Read that name.
Panyathong.
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 Panyathon.
Chom
Panyathong.
Panyathong. The
Are you
place
sure
is
that's
not
a
good enough.
T?
No,
Oh,
that's
panty thong.
Panyathong.
Panty thong.
This,
Panyathong.
some games don't work and they won't refund or give you credit back. We tried for a few games, took our credits, but wouldn't start. A few of the racing games have broken steering wheels that won't let you steer while in game. The food was also not good. Pizza was old and tasted awful. I would definitely not recommend this place to anyone. 2 months
What?
ago.
Gosh, people act like our place is like.
Look at this one.
The
Place is
pizza
on
machine
right.
isn't a place to like go
I bet
for
they
like
raised
a
Hitler
quick
here.
meal and like half an hour of no. It's
No,
you're,
it's
like,
a-
you're spending most of your day there.
Mhm.
That's why it costs so much.
Exactly.
Lowest rating.
It's like an indoor.
I sent this one to you.
park, honestly.
Because it was too long. It's just basically about how we don't serve alcohol after 9:30, and they were pissed off about that.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh no, we have a last call because that's responsible.
I think my favorite
I'll have to
is
watch
when
my
why do you
people
have-
like immediately go straight to the bar.
How'd you get 2 of the cane sauce?
I asked for a second one.
What? What?
It's like 30 cents extra, but you know.
We went today and left because we weren't hungry, and I refused to pay for the buffet. 1-star review.
Boosters to sit on at go karts. Do we have such a thing?
They're, they're like cushions for the smaller kids that are tall enough.
What'd you find? Oh my god! This man put a 2-paragraph review on.
This guy is like the same guy you hear at the store in person. We're like, oh, I saw people that were kids
Okay,
that were much
okay.
smaller being let on, but they didn't let my kid go on. That happens all the time. but it's just not true.
requirement is for?
I can't wait.
I swear I will never visit this establishment again until it is under new management and trains employees properly. Thanks, Josh.
Said, oh well, and who?
How long ago was that review?
November 24th last year.
Honestly, we could just keep going on like this for hours,
No.
but we should probably keep going.
No.
This has been fun.
People won't do what you tell me.
For
Anybody on
for-
Yelp is always
For
knows the fact that people
Nathan,
use
I know
Yelp.
you're listening to the playback because you can't join us because you have school. If you're listening to this, thanks for joining us for our 10 minutes of bad mouthing the employees that come or the customers that come to our business. Not like any other place has it better, but
Yeah, it's all shitty. It's all shitty.
Every job is shitty.
It is.
You know what was even
Doesn't
shittier
matter.
job? Family Fun Center, from what I heard from Peyton.
I was drinking.
Every time I talk to him about our place, he's like, "Yeah, no, this place is great compared to Family Fun Center," because he was a supervisor over there. And he was like, "Yeah, we didn't clean anything. There was always like a fine layer of dust over everything. You guys make
Yeah,
sure
I
everything's nice
know.
and
I
clean."
could tell. Last time I went in there, it was disgusting.
You know what I miss?
I went to Family Fun Center. There was like
I miss-
cobwebs all over the place.
I miss the V. I miss the V.
I went to
The
the
V
new
shut
one.
down.
What's that?
A while
Jesus,
back.
the one over near AMC?
They shut down a while
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, because it was awful. I can't remember who decided to go there. It was like me,
Jason.
Parker, Nathan, Jason, Nathan T, and Dario. We went over to the V, and God, like literally, like a fourth of their games were broken. Like I'm
I
not
didn't even go to the
exaggerating.
arcade. I only went to the bowling alley. Everything else.
Bowling
was
alley was probably fun.
It was
I mean-
cool.
I mean, it's what people mostly come for.
That's what you went.
Had horrible service when it came to eating because it's not like a buffet and it's not like a normal serving place. Like it's a bar. It's a bar, just fine. But like,
You're supposed to be heavily inebriated. when
Yeah.
you eat food.
there was nobody at the front desk when we came in,
Yeah.
and finally found somebody, and they're like, "Oh, just sit yourself. Somebody will be around." Sat down, waiting like 15 minutes. Nobody shows up, so we finally went over to the bar to order food, and I didn't even order anything because I wasn't that hungry. But like everybody else got their food, and were like, "This is not bad, but I mean, all the laser tag was like $1 more expensive than at Pizza Machine, and like 8 minutes long, so it's shorter."
Yeah.
And they legitimately had like vests that were falling apart.
Classy. I went there. I bowled. It was for sociology, so we had a group thing where like, oh, you have to go bond with these random people in your school, in your classroom. So go out with 4 people. And we went there and we ordered a pizza. And this girl has only one allergy: severe allergy to nuts. Eats one slice of pizza, immediately starts bursting out into hives and scratching everywhere. They denied there was any nuts in anything they ever used there.
Did she ask first? I mean, like, because
She
stuff
did.
can be made from peanut. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, peanut oil is pretty
yeah.
common.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should. I mean, most people know.
Because she has to carry an EpiPen around with her. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, most people have.
'Cause I was like, oh, she
Was
almost
it
died.
Becky?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Don't worry, Dan. We'll let you
On my computer
complain
for
about your
over a
place of
month
business next time.
I plan.
I mean, I can complain all I want, but A, they're keeping me, and B, they pay me really well.
See?
Just
Nathan,
work
are you
at
logged
Pizza
into the
Machine so you can
side-by-side
complain with us.
Pornhub?
No.
Oh.
You better be.
I just get paid for.
Yeah, Nolan won't be able to complain soon enough because he's leaving. Loser.
Uh-oh.
Who's leaving?
Nolan.
I hate him for
putting his
choosing
shoes.
to.
Oh,
Advance
like
his career and get paid better.
Exactly. How dare you treat
How
yourself
dare.
good?
How dare you
All
treat
right.
yourself with a
With
more
some respect.
fun job and
Nolan,
more money?
leave these peasants behind.
So,
Join us.
in the real
In
world.
the real world.
You mean join you
Yeah.
in the real world?
Join us at the office so you
I'm
too
still
can
shit.
learn with the slow crushing.
Oh no, he's not going to an office. He's going to
Scrapyard.
yard work. Previously, Iwi Longfeather, the Kenku Paladin, found himself held prisoner on a Huljan warship. To his surprise, Gao Long, sent forward in time by the Chronomancer Samuel, appeared in front of him and knocked him out. The ring given to him by Shini Humpo, however, transformed the Kenku into a tall lizard folk. With Gao's help, Iwi and Gwendolyn escaped back to Mintria. Meanwhile, Gabriel Ballet, the Asmar Druid, Xerxes the Tiefling Ranger, Captain Raymond Colt, the Human Evoker, and Infinity the Sleepy Sword found themselves washed ashore. After a few moments of figuring out what happened to Infinity, Xerxes caught a glance of Laurentia, elven goddess of demise and inevitability, delivering the goblin's body back to them.
I am an
God of
asshole.
what?
Goddess of demise and inevitability.
Evident.
I
Evan Neville.
Here.
I am Evan
Here we go
Neville.
again.
Returning home to
Last
Milo
thing.
Cade's guild, Team Pentagram decided to relax after that harrowing voyage. However, the rest would not last long thanks to an untimely visitor.
Ass. Captain Ass.
All right, so to set the scene once again, Xerxes, you are like right next to the door. You are on your way out when the door burst open and Alpha stands there, bandana across his, like headband across his eyes. It's nice of you all to see me. And Colt said, nice to see you, sir. And he's like, this guy gets it. And that's where we'll return. So, Demonico, you walk into the room.
All right.
You having a nice day. You gotta sleep in. You didn't have anything on your schedule. You're just gonna have a nice, relaxing day. You walk down into the guild hall. And, surprise, your teammates are there. And,
Hi, guys.
Ew.
Wait, who? I don't know this Alpha person. Voice in the sky. Explain to me who Alpha is.
as the person that you remember was described to you as the person that killed Epsilon.
Oh, I'm not a happy boy. Oh, come on.
What are you interrupting us for now?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nothing.
Danny DeVito time.
Oh no!
Making porn.
Okay, can I just take a moment? Can I just take a moment? I'm sorry.
I am too.
So, I watched a little bit of Mortal Engines the other day.
Oh god. Why are you a masochist?
So, Hugo Weaving chose not to reprise his role as Red Skull in Infinity War. He passed up Infinity War because he was working on Mortal Engines. I was like,
That's a big oof.
that's a big oof.
That's a big oof.
There's a scene in Mortal Engines, because it's post-apocalyptic,
Yeah.
and they were like, no, we can't get rid of the American gods, and they pan over and they're talking about statues of minions, and I'm just like, are you for real right
Really?
now?
That's in the movie?
Yes. Yeah.
Dead ass right
Yeah.
now?
Dead ass!
I've seen a scene of that.
Oh my god. The American gods.
No.
Ah.
No.
Oh! Alright, so anyway, now that I've got that out of my system.
I'm so glad I didn't go see that movie, honestly. Like, I was kind of interested, but then I was like, eh.
I would have stopped looking at you needing porn.
So also with Alpha, behind him appears to be three figures. There is a tiefling man who appears to be dressed in long, flowing robes. See if this will boot that. Also, Gabriel explodes.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ah, got a bad case of explosions. Could happen to anybody.
Can he explode forever though?
Ooh.
He probably just poofed into a spider or something and scuttled away.
Can't hear you around personal bubble dimension.
Bye, Gabriel. Have fun.
Pissing off.
Non-existing.
Yes.
I'm finally back, guys. Gabriel. Bye.
What?
I'm scared of kobolds.
Apparently, canon.
Alright,
I believe he said,
I don't know if it'll
"Fuck
let me."
The police.
Alright, so if you look under enemies and the children, you can now see Sai the Wavering. This is the first person, the man, the male tiefling. Also, there is a female tiefling with
Oh god, they're breeding.
a spell book,
Oh no, they read a long time ago.
with a sort of lithe tail and sort of light pink skin.
Mm.
And that would be Sigma.
Sigma Intense. Nice.
Pink.
They both have great pants. Can I just say that?
And then finally, last person with them appears to be an elf.
Appears.
They're dressed rather casually. Like, the picture that I have is not actually a great one. I don't remember doing that one.
I don't believe in elves.
I don't believe in elves. Show me proof.
It's
Oh,
not some elven propaganda.
The elf is dressed in rather casual clothes. Doesn't appear to have any weapons on them.
Cool.
Nice. Cool picture.
Alright, so those are the
Good stuff.
three that you see with.
Cool.
So, does anyone say or do anything?
I want to point out that
Okay.
Monaco has like 2 tiny loaves of bread in his hand. He's already eaten one, but he's like slowly chomping away.
Just like in the corner of the room, just.
So do these people come in with alpha, or like,
Yes.
am I lost? Okay.
If I don't
So
move,
after a moment of
I
awkward
become
silence,
I'm gonna put on another
Yeah.
pair. of
Alpha's
pants.
like, well, I guess there's enough of that, and he lifts the headband up to his forehead, takes off the glasses from his shirt, and puts them on. Hello.
Hi, Four Eyes.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Can I roll
I
intimidation?
push him
on
over
nerd?
and take his lunch money.
Okay. Roll initiative.
and that's how Team Pentagram.
And that's
died.
how Colt died. Roll a new character.
Already did.
All right, so you hear from behind the counter, Milo K just pops up, hello, and just full smile, freezes, and the blood, like you see the blood drain from his face, and he popped out of the behind the counter and just hello, and disappears, just leaves.
Oh, okay.
Glad to have you, boss.
Well, thanks a lot.
DeMonico tries to look around the corner. I can't find him, guys. He just left.
So Alpha walks up to each of you, and
So he splits into 7 forms to approach each of us.
I mean,
Awesome.
there's a
Okay.
spell like that. Not 7 people, but
6.
We'll make it 7.
I mean, there's only 5
There's
of us.
5 of us right now.
cast mirror image on me. Yeah, he goes up to Team Pentagram.
And then he immediately
He like
kills me.
grabs your hands first, Monaco. He's like, "It's so nice to meet you."
Don't touch the
Does he grab it like
Nice
that?
to meet you
Yeah,
too.
kind of like
Like the
that, by the arm, like not bothering with the bread.
Thanks for not touching the bread. I don't know. It's just
That's illegal.
in the middle of eating.
I've heard so much about you, and Xerxes, like, you were by the door. As Alpha walks in, like, I'm assuming you would just try and leave.
I would like look back and just go. I'm not problem.
Yeah, and as you turn back towards the door, the other 3, like, grab you by the shoulders, lift you up, and bring you toward.
You don't get to leave yet.
Not yet.
So tell me what I know about this guy again. I'm drawing a blank here.
So Alpha, it's pretty well known.
Oh, that's good.
He is the current king, or equivalent figure. He's like a general, more like, of Swordinance, which is currently on kind of like a tirade across the continent. It kind of started towards the north, Mintry is kind of towards the south, so they're far away right now, but they kind of have like maybe a third of the continent under their control. And think like
Only a third.
think like Asia, Europe size continent.
Like Russia.
Well, maybe not all of
Eurasia.
like Eurasia, but not including Russia. That size, I guess.
So still fuck huge.
Yeah, fuck huge. And
Who's huge and why are we screwing him or her?
yeah,
Stop being
Alpha
red.
has a reputation. Like for the most part, Mintria is very peaceful. They don't have an official military, and they don't care about the affairs of other countries. But
Dude's making us
every 5 years or so, it's like, hey, did you hear that some random northern country got overtaken by Swordinance? Ah, man, that sucks. I was gonna go visit there next year.
Now you can, and it'll have better integration.
Yeah, he is basically a warlord.
Perfect.
And also visiting our guild.
Mm-hmm.
Your guild. That's not. Oh no, fuck! I signed up. Didn't I?
Oh no.
And now you have to go talk to your boss about leaving.
So
Oh, well, no, that's not how that conversation went.
You're probably wondering
Yes.
what I'm doing here, visiting Team Pentagram of all people.
Who are you?
It's okay, you'll find out soon enough.
I am Alpha, the original.
That's cool.
Hello, Mr.
The
Original.
original what?
The original G. Fucking
The
down.
Shooka, shooka,
I'm
slim
unfamiliar
shady.
with this term. I'm not from here.
Ah,
Shooka, shooka, slim shady.
G means
Gert.
great boy.
As in Yogurt.
I'll have to name my next brother after that.
Perfect.
Wow, he actually took your naming advice.
Oh yes, everyone remembers the Greek alphabet. Blah blah
Alpha,
blah blah.
beta, Gert.
Chi Psi Omega. Gert.
You know, I've always been a bit curious about that one.
Yeah, everyone always forgets about Gert.
Travel back in time now and add that in.
And give Julius Caesar a machine gun on the day he goes to Senate.
Oh.
It's gonna be a very different story.
No, I'm gonna give him armor, but only in the spot where he first gets stabbed, so that way he knows what's happening before the rest of the knives go in.
Give the man an even chance.
PP no work.
Give him a bulletproof vest.
That won't stop knives.
That's what he is then diced apart. Irony.
So you're probably wondering why I'm here in your guild visiting all of you.
No.
I mean, presumably you're looking for us.
Alright.
I mean,
Vibrations.
that's a very astute observation, I suppose.
That's the only reason we come to the show all the time.
Why? What do you think about my
He's like
house?
sitting at a booth now, just watching, like eyes darting between the five of you intermittently.
Alright. I'm gonna grab a chair. I'm gonna grab a chair on the farthest corner of the room from him. I'm gonna drag it so you can hear the wood scraping against the wood. And then I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna sit backwards on the chair and look at him back.
Let's rap, kids. Like that kind of
So you
pose?
visited
Yeah.
Team
Yeah.
Pentagram.
So yeah, I need good old Team Pentagram to kill themselves for you, correct?
I mean, that won't do.
Hey, you're new around here. Hi, I'm
I-
Delmonico.
I'm...
Demonico.
Yeah, what's your name?
Demonico.
Demonico.
Oh, I thought that was this was Ely.
Demonico.
Yes.
I mean, I suppose you are a lot less feathery than my brothers let on.
Yeah, they must have gotten their intelligence wrong. I'm sorry about that.
Hmm.
I'm also probably a lot taller than I mentioned.
And I don't suppose... And he, takes a glance around the room. Gabriel will be joining us today.
Now he's masturbating or something.
Wait, are you or Delmonico?
Who are you?
I'm Delmonico.
That's
Roll
mine.
initiative. We're gonna settle this like men.
Oh, okay.
Could you guys stop jerking each other off in the air?
I got 17.
All right. No, I'm not Demonico.
Are you Evie?
Yeah.
My Evie?
I have
I mean, I don't belong to anyone.
just one very important
My
question.
Evie belongs to me.
But this
Yes,
Yui is
what is
7
your
foot
question,
tall.
Alpha?
Are you Evie or one of Evie's brothers?
Yui Longfeather?
What is your question?
You're Evie
He's
Longfeather.
holding his hand to his sheath, but he's just toying, fingering the hilt. I guess that's a way I could put it. Yeah.
Oh, he's fingering.
Yeah, he's just
Keep that up, you're gonna go blind. Get hairy
He
palms.
seems amused. So that's kind of the vibe you get from him.
Guys,
Like
this
a
is
cat.
my Evie.
Like a cat watching a mouse, almost.
This guy is Yui, but that guy's not Demonico. Because Demonico wasn't such a little bitch.
Wow, you had a question.
I'm
yes?
sorry.
I'm a very patient man. I can wait all day.
I mean, you're probably immortal.
Unfortunately,
I'm confused.
Why don't we wait for the big man to talk first? Before
you see a flash of light, and suddenly he has an arm outstretched, and there's a sword pressed up against Demonico's throat.
I grabbed him on a knife.
Unfortunately, not all of my brothers and sisters have as much time as I do.
I'm just confused.
Like the one that died?
Oof.
Let's wait.
They had me gagged, so I couldn't do anything.
Wait, one of your siblings died?
Well, at least you all admit it. And he grows to reach for another sword, and then you see Shizune burst into the room.
Oh, this place just listed on Tinder or Grindr? Jesus.
Shizune lives there.
Shizune lives
Everyone
there.
just shows up out of the.
Yeah, Shizune, the
Everyone
chef.
is here.
Everyone is here. Brr, brr, brr. Da-da-da-da.
Hey, we have 9 video views.
Video?
On porno?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is it?
Nice.
Is it my TV don't work video? I'm
Wow,
sorry.
it's almost like porno pushes their views.
I'm gonna start putting the intro.
Turns
right.
out those 9 views are actually just us like watching the videos.
Okay. That could be.
Or you and my video only got 9 views. Making 8 accounts, bro.
Alright, what happens now?
Yeah, so Shizune walks in and is like, wait.
The ravioli thing.
Can't. The ravioli stuff. God, we are just all over the place.
You can't.
Wait. She like bows, and the children. It's nice of you to join us once again. If you'd like, though, all of your answers. You could find all your answers in perhaps a more private setting. And she kind of like glances towards one of the walls. And whoever that wants to can roll an insight, I guess.
Fuck yeah.
Secret passage?
It's not really a hard.
Secret
It's just a wall.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
We're just tricking them to
Secret
leave it.
tunnel.
Oh, Demonico. That particular wall still has a little bit of blood on it. From
Who
the
should
last
I
time
help?
Alpha visited. Oh, you rolled initiative, not insight.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'll keep the roll.
I don't even know what fucking day it is. Sorry, I've been drunk ever since I met you idiots.
Wow.
So I can get my int low enough to hang out with you.
Yeah, you see some of the other guild members are like shuffling around very nervously. Well, if you're willing to follow me, I can propose an offer. I have the ability to, let's say, persuade people to tell the truth. Alpha kind of like takes a moment. I suppose.
So he thinks we killed his bro.
Okay, first
I have
question.
no
Did
idea
we kill
what-
this, bro?
Yeah, right? Like, second
Oh,
question.
another thing I should probably mention.
I haven't been
Colt,
with you.
Yeah.
Since you don't know a whole lot about the children, you notice it's kind of odd. All of these people that have
You
come today,
hesitated. You hesitated before you said people, I'm concerned.
they all have the same eyes, like this unnatural hazel color that
They're
kind of
golems.
shifts in the light. All have the same eyes. Oh, and I don't know if I made this clear because it was like a month ago, but whereas Gamma is an elf and the other two are tieflings, Alpha appears to be mostly human. Don't see any like definitive features about him.
Alpha's
So-
human?
Hmm?
Alpha's
Yes. So Shizune actually leads you to a place that Demonico and Xerxes would have. Out behind the guild is an arena where the spring tournament was held.
I actually am aware of that because that's where I fought Nathan. I remember.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We were like, let's have a fight.
Shizune leads you all to this
Let's see if we can fight.
arena, and there's like a side room where there's a meeting hall. And so we got a map now.
Woo! Meeting time.
Do we get to choose where we sit?
And as you guys are walking in, Shizune just stops. Wait. What time is it? Oh God, I think I missed my. She
I'm late.
turns
Shizune
into
like
goop.
pulls out a coin, just. Flips the coin, grabs it, smacks it down. Alright, and then you watch Colt as Shizune transforms into kind of the same person, but a man.
You think
now.
I'm lying?
I just kind of like slow blink and then just turn back to the party.
You can't sit on the chair with me.
I'm sitting on your lap.
No, you're
Alright,
not.
everyone, take
You
a
are.
seat, please.
You are bigger than me.
Can I throw him to the chair to my right?
Why
Yes,
are you
you
being why are you being mean to me?
All right, do I have to roll for that to make him go into that chair to my
Go
right?
ahead.
All right.
Athletics.
Athletics. Can I do animal handling?
No. He's
Can I-
not an animal.
Oof.
Can I struggle against it?
Yeah, acrobatics are left.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's gonna matter. I got a 9. He got a nat 20.
He's a slippery boy.
He stays on my lap.
He's in your pants.
So Alpha just sits down.
He's in my
and just
pocket.
Hands behind
Yep.
the head and leg up. Please, everyone, take a seat.
Is everyone sitting?
I mean, we are. You still got 2 people who aren't sitting in their chairs.
Yui and
Which
Demonico
guys are you
share a chair.
Yeah, well, he's
I'm
in
sitting
my
on his
pocket.
lap. I'm sitting in his lap.
Yep. So Shizune sits on the far end of the table.
table.
Alpha and his companions sit on one side, and the rest of you are. Well, Colt and Xerxes are just standing around. So.
Yeah, no, I kind of just awkwardly stand. He's like, please have a seat. I just gonna look at the chair and then like, I'll stand, thanks.
Everybody shrugs.
Well, who the hell is everybody?
So Shizune offers to kind of like speed this along. Shizune offers an arrangement. She will provide a zone of truth, and each side will take turns asking each other's questions, because I'm sure you all probably have some questions for the children as well.
Do we?
Are these the guys that tried to kill me that one time?
That's a good question.
Dibs, I'm going first. Did you guys
So-
try to kill me?
As with normal zones of truth, you can lie in it, but you have to pass a charisma save first.
And doesn't the user know that you've passed
Yes,
too?
They also will know.
+6.
Oh, yeah? You want to see mine?
Ooh, we can lie.
I could.
All right. So, does anyone want to start off with one question?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
got
the guys
For
that
them
have
or
to-
for
I got a
us?
question.
Yeah, for the you can ask anyone. Honestly, nobody is really gonna stop you if you do.
All right, lay your questions on me. Because I don't have any questions.
Anyone have questions?
Did you guys try to kill me? It's really hard to keep everyone who's tried to kill me straight.
Alpha like takes a moment. He's like kind of like sitting up in the chair, like really bad posture. He sits forward, folds his hands together. I have never tried to kill you.
Excellent. If I tried to kill you...
He takes a moment and then he turns over to you, Yui. I am fascinated by your appearance.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
I
Just
cast,
another slow blink.
I cast Fireball twice, killing everyone in the room. It's not normal.
Please do. I want out.
Fireball, action surge, Fireball. We all die. Next
Can't
game.
stop laughing. Moo has told me you were bird-like, but I assumed that meant you had feathers.
Actually, it's
I did.
So you are Yui.
Yes.
Okay.
You dense little lizard.
Okay,
Why are you
that is
so
all.
rude?
Why are you
Next
so small?
question.
I drew a lizard too.
You didn't answer my question.
Not my fault. I'm a kobold.
What's your question?
I say it again.
He wants to know if you would screw him.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
No.
That's fair.
No.
Would
I-
you? No, I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna ask that question.
Colt, I see you're a soldier by trade.
Yes.
I respect that. May I ask, what would you estimate your any like leans forward slowly? Body count.
At least
In
3.
what way?
Oh boy.
3 confirmed kills. And if you're not talking about that, 112. At least.
Probably more than 7. Out of character, he gives some like rough estimate. I have no idea where it would be at. We're level 7. I have access to high level magic. like slow beat today.
Alright. Anybody else have another question?
You got a question, I bet.
Can I take a nap?
I knock him the fuck out.
Odd choice, but
Asking me.
no, I kind of like my bargaining chips aware.
Fair enough.
He gives you a smile.
What's up with your eyes?
Are those your real teeth?
One question at a time, please.
Why are you a human where everyone else's teeth when you're
I asked for her.
So nice of you to put all your important questions on the table right at the end. I am the same way, honestly. My next question is for all of you, really, except for DeMonico. I'll have you know, I'm just having such a wonderful time. I just can barely contain my excitement. Now, what happened to my brother?
I'll tell you.
Slow blink.
I know.
What happened to me?
Pirates. They took us. They killed the admiral. They took us prisoner. Your brother tried to talk his way out. He's like, my brother Alpha. And he's like, the guy was like, I don't care. And they picked him up and sliced his head off and like threw it in the ocean.
He slowly turns to Shizune, and Shizune, he's not lying. Slowly turns back to you.
Actually, what is this?
That's an interesting tale, I suppose.
I was a bird back then.
He's gonna incite you.
I mean, I'm not lying.
He's gonna incite you about the moo story. I guess I should be more exact.
I don't fucking believe that guy being a bird.
Were you a bird?
He's good insight to see if I'm telling the truth about my truth. So that means if he rolls high, I'm good.
Persuasion against it. It's not a deception.
Do I have to roll?
Yes.
Okay.
To see how well he believes you. You're not very persuasive.
Look, we killed
Why?
a lot of people on that boat.
But he narrows his eyes. Does anyone else have a question for any of us?
What are you going to do about this?
Why are you so tense? I look over at the one that's named the tense. Why are you so tense?
Only one question, please.
That is my
Like,
problem.
I'll pass first.
Why are you so tense?
Very well.
How much wood for woodchuck wood?
To answer your question, I came here to get revenge for my brother's death. I knew something had happened because he had lost correspondence over the last couple of days.
Do you want us to help you?
He kind of takes a moment to glance over to Gamma, the elf.
I'm behind everyone.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
We are terrible.
you kind of notice the elf has been kind of scanning over all of you, and she kind of leans over to whisper to Alpha. I see.
Right?
Well, and he grabs the sides of his chairs, stands up.
Wow, he sucks at answering questions.
How many questions has he answered from us?
Like one,
Like
maybe.
4.
Oh, there was like one.
He didn't answer those teeth were really his original teeth. He didn't. The one person didn't know if they were tense or not.
I asked him if he was
I mean, we did
why he was
ask one
human. That's
question.
supposed to.
The tiefling that you asked kind of leans forward. You'll find out.
Goop.
And he bites you.
It's the woman that's tense. Sigma's the woman. So then the door opens up in this room, and Milo walks in with Zane and Sunny side up. Sunny, of course, being the one-winged Azamar that leads the militia in Mintria. Well, here they are, boys. Zane, Sunny, nice to see you all again. I'm gonna peace on out of here. And he turns and quickly starts to walk out, and then Alpha just wait. I remember you now. And he knocks the table. He sits back down.
First kiss.
And Milo just slowly turns around, just like that frozen, placid smile on his face. You do? I remember now. You're Milo Cade. 7 years back, you attacked us in Rexicania. And he You see like a glimmer of hate cross his face before he's back to that whimsical smile. You're the one that killed Kappa.
Pussy.
That's where you know me from? All this time I thought it was something far more embarrassing, like we went to a spin class or something together. Well, since you bring it up, I did meet 3 members of Children back then. I'd been staying in a village there, but returned to find it completely annihilated. So I found the perpetrators, and you watch as he slowly opens his eyes. And I taught them a lesson they wouldn't soon forget. That's all you need from me. I'll be going. Don't make me teach the rest of you to mind your manners as well. And you watch as Alpha just stands up again, and he pulls out both of his swords, and Zane draws his weapon as well. Milo just stands there.
Spear!
He turns, Milo walks back into the room. Zane, I expected better from you. And he whaps Zane on the... Yeah, he's on the thigh. He whaps Zane on the thigh with his quarterstaff. Now, you might be new around here, but you're in my guild hall. And he I guess I should put him on the board. Xerxes, where are you in a chair? Or are you just standing up?
Shit.
Standing.
Okay.
You sit, you fall to the ground.
Alright, so I'm going to put them on the board. Yep. Yeah, so Milo is going to go to you, Xerxes, and just place a hand on your shoulder, and you feel like a kind of comforting warmth spread over you.
Please slap his
Xerxes.
Don't fucking touch me.
Tell this upstart my policy on weapons in the guild hall.
We have a policy on this thing.
What's upstart?
And you can just see, Alpha's just holding back, a wave of rage.
No weapons. That's the policy.
And there's a flash of light. Actually roll for this. What is your AC?
16.
Okay, that's a 17. Alright.
Alright, you are cut clean in half.
This is
you
what
watch.
you get for leaving.
There's a flash of light as Alpha jumps across the table, and
No, stop, don't.
and you swear your life flashes before your eyes. But you look up, and his sword is embedded in Milo Cade's staff. Shield of Faith. +2 to your AC. For as long as the spell lasts. Alright, so that does not hit you. Seems to me you need to take some time to calm, and Milo pulls the sword away from his staff down, and he bangs his staff against the ground as Alpha's reeling back to swing again, and Alpha just disappears.
They get sent to a different dimension or something.
At this, Sigma, Psi, and Gamma all draw their weapons and stand up immediately. They've just been kind of just taking it all in up to this point, and they just all stand up. They're ready to go. And Sigma, the female tiefling, looks at this little halfling little shit. This little old elderly man. What did you do? Where'd he go?
Jeez, why so tense?
Don't you mind.
To relax.
It was a spell called Maze. He'll return within 10 minutes. Or faster if he's actually smart. You came here to our country as guests. Treat us with respect and dignity, then we will offer the same to you.
I look around no, he didn't.
Instead, you have the audacity to show up uninvited and murder one of my brightest young guild members. If you came for a fight, to avenge one of your fallen comrades, then I'm afraid you're too late. My days of fighting are over. I leave the rest in your hands, Team Pentagram, Sonny, Mr. Cobriana. And he bangs the staff against the floor again, and Alpha reappears, and he looks like crazed, like all his hair is kind of like flurried out. He just turns around with one of his swords in his hands. What was that? Why?
Spell called Maze.
I was running around the labyrinth for 3 hours!
Yeah, that'll happen.
You want to talk about it?
It's a crock of shit.
But were you really?
If you mean me harm, take your best shot. But I will not resist.
I move to the side.
I'm old and tired. Be satisfied with what you've already taken. Forgive and forget those that you have wronged.
Are you trying to get us to redeem ourselves?
Bye now. He's talking to Alpha.
Yeah.
And Milo leaves. Alpha kind of takes a moment to compose himself.
Yeah, he takes people like that. It happens.
And Zane, who has just been kind of watching the whole ordeal, kind of clears his throat. Well, this has all been fine and good. And he moves over to take a seat. And Sonny joins him. We all find if Mintria operated under gentlemen's agreements, but we do have laws here. As Milo has just attested, Alpha, you are the murderer of Epsilon, and for that I will place you under arrest, despite your position. And you watch as the other member of the children kind of turn to Alpha with, like, a glimmer of... You don't even know. It's like they didn't know that Epsilon had been killed. It was surprise, I guess you could say. That's the word.
Shock and,
shock,
as it were, awe.
Yes. And Alpha turns to Zane for the first time. Oh, yes. You'll have to excuse me. I hadn't noticed you here before. You must be Zane Cobriana. I've heard so much about you. I'm quite fascinated by your tyrannical methods of rulership. He's like running his finger across the table like a schoolgirl almost, like enraptured with a celebrity. And actually, at that phrase, Zane, you watch as Zane twitches slightly. In regards to the matter you've brought up, I would gladly give myself up if it were I were here on a pleasure trip. However, I am on business, sadly. If you wish to arrest me for murder, then I implore you to hand over our target in exchange. And Zane he actually rolls his eyes. And who would this target be? And Alpha, he's like staring daggers to Zane now. He kind of, without looking up, points to you, Xerxes. The Blood Devil, Amo Eclipse. He slaughtered no less than 36 civilians in Sortiments and then fled from his crimes. If you give him up, I will gladly stand trial in your court of law. And Zane...
Oh, we don't have those. Wait.
There's like an anime moment where you see like these two superpowers like battling out with their eye beams. Zane...
Do they have goddamn eye beams?
As I said before, Mintria does not operate under any such policy. Alpha, you are under arrest for... I warn you, Cobriana. Harboring a fugitive would be grounds for war. I understand Mintria's already under fire from one front. It would be suicide to garner hatred from Sortiments as well.
Oh yeah? Well, we're depressed. And I take a fighting stance.
Zane stands up again. You think you scare me, boy. If you're willing to make threats, then I invite you to examine your surroundings. Team Pentagram, I'm sure you realize that if these tourists take your friend, he will be met with a swift and lawful execution. I ask, will you allow this? You threaten Mintria with war, Alpha, but you stand in this room, in this country, sorely outnumbered and outgunned. And Alpha
And I
They can take
I
'em.
flex my my biceps like make shotgun cocking noises. You're outgunned.
Puts hand on Zane's shoulder. They can take him.
You're on my lap. You are on my lap. I readied to Monaco to be tossed out. I'm holding
Zane's
him
like,
like this now.
No, put me down, Amy.
Hold your spear.
Yeah, Alpha.
Hold the spear.
I'm. What?
Grab this weapon.
Alpha kind of folds his hands together
No
again.
weapons inside the guild.
Under different circumstances, I wished for us to be friends. After all, your heritage is oh so inviting, so fascinating to me.
Don't make it weird, dude.
Colt, can I have you roll an insight on Zane as he says this?
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Me and the mighty two. Yeah, I don't even know what day it is.
12. Okay. There's a chance. Where did I put him? Where is he?
It is statistically improbable. I have a -1 wisdom. My character's 2 drinks in at the start of every session. I make the fire go by drinking a lot of flammable boosts.
Okay.
Flammable.
Yeah, no, you don't read anything off of him as he says that.
I look at Zane and I look him right in the eyes. He goes, "Why the fuck are you looking me in the eye?" Sorry, man. They're like
I don't know
little
what,
universes.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's funny that you should be so modest, Zane. After I was told there was an ambitious Yanti going by the name of Zane Cobriana living in Mintria, I decided to do some research. And the male tiefling walks over with an old book with loose pages and tons of bookmarks.
I light it on fire. Nerd!
Fire.
Really?
Prestidigitation. I can light one flammable object. No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that unless Zane gives me like some sort of signal. Unless he's like, "Fuck that book," I will fuck that book.
Does anyone else want to roll an insight on Zane? I mean, if you can guess, you don't have to.
Yeah, no, I have
Yeah,
connected the dots via my vast arcane intellect.
Infinity. Zane is sweating.
Ooh.
He's got a good poker face though.
Oof.
Oof.
How's that?
I'm gonna pick up my shield and just kind of like
Just kind of
flex.
casually, yeah.
No, I mean I like look at them and they're like they bring out the book and I just kind of like, you know, it's an unfortunate loophole. You see, it says no weapons, and I just kind of like conjure fire. Ironically, this doesn't count.
I am though.
Considering that Milo is the only one that enforces that rule, and he's not here.
Look, I might have backed a bad horse, but I'm backing that horse. Wait.
Uh-huh. Continue.
Wait.
So Alpha flips the book open.
Actually, let's hear this out.
Age 3758. The previous rulers of the Eastern Continent are ousted by the Long family. Notable members of the ousted empire include Shinji Nihonto, the Emperor, his admiral of the fleet, Han Chang'an,
Jesus, speak English.
and his Grand Vizier, Zane Cobriana. Interesting. Age 3712, in the region known as the Silence, evidence of a grand civil war was found, with one side supporting the colors of the warrior king Guillaume the Mighty, and the other in support of the rival clans Zane Cobriana. Age 3666. Dragons disappear from the northern continent after one Zane Cobriana tells the elves of Polaris how to tame and domesticate them. In their avarice, Polaris enslaves hundreds of dragons and wipes out the rest. Age 3617. The Phalanx mysteriously burn up, leaving no trace of life. Now, nothing grows there, as if the entire area had been poisoned.
I start sweating.
Oh, I don't think you're 200 years old, don't worry. Age 3559, the western continent falls and survivors flee to the fledgling country of Mobius Strip. While it is hard to pinpoint the cause of the catastrophe that afflicted that land, the descendants said that the leader that led them to their doom was known as Zane Cobriana. And he kind of flips it shut, like, not even looking up, just staring at it.
Look, we all make mistakes. I don't care.
It's a common name.
Yeah, it's a really common name.
This account goes back centuries across
It's
the
a
face
common
of the world.
family name.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Every 50 years or so, a new Zane Cobriana pops out.
How often do they breed?
A Yanti with a pace
The
of...
Cobriana's pretty cool. Sorry.
How often do they fuck?
You raise an interesting point, Iwi.
For once.
Most
For
of the
once.
It just seems too coincidental, doesn't it? Zane
Not just any
Cobriana,
name.
a Yanti with a taste of power and a thirst for leadership. Most of the
family
time, he's overthrown and... God, my voice is shot.
Just pull out the big book of Iwi and you'll see how many Iwis there are. You don't want to see how many there are.
You don't. You really don't.
Oh wait, if I have a kid, will it still come out of Kenku?
I mean, you still lay eggs, so
Yeah.
it could go either way. You
Probably.
still got a cloaca.
We'll see.
I don't know what's up with your scaly cloaca.
Whatever happened to your egg?
It's gone.
In particular, the people of the Silence latched onto the story that Zane had revived from the dead and came about as their new divine ruler. You're right, Iwi, of course. This may all be a coincidence, but I prefer to think of it more likely that there's only existed one Zane Cobriana, moving on from each failed attempt to start anew in another land. It takes a moment. He's like hiding a wide grin. He looks like, what the fuck?
And then the fucking band shifts into high gear. The harpist gets up.
Oh no! And Alpha just looks up. Oh no. The bards.
Smash through the wall. Oh.
It's not very common in this part of the world, but for those that do know about them, Zane Cobriana is a well-known name in where I'm from.
Actually, I am gonna roll a knowledge arcana on knowledge arcana on Yanti.
Yanti?
Yeah, there's snake people. That's what I got.
I mean, what would you like to know?
I mean, tells mostly. Everyone knows that Yanti have two pinkies on their left
Yanti
hand.
do not live centuries, so it is extremely unlikely that Zane is the same person throughout all these accounts across history.
Unless he is a very abnormal Yanti.
Additionally, all of these accounts are across the world, so
Common family
Jesus,
name.
you think you'd be better at this.
There's just a cult of Zane Cobriana just running around.
yeah, and Alpha kind of goes in for the killing blow,
Verbally speaking.
verbally, so to speak. Yes. Do I have all this correct? Zane Cobriana,
The 19th.
Titan of Poison and Dragons, and former chief god of Titans.
There's a chief god of Titans.
He is
Shit.
the chief god, the big one,
Yes, sir.
big like
Big kahuna.
like a Zeus.
Jesus, and you're still this bad at overthrowing things?
And Zane kind of looks down. Well, this has been fun. Colt, Iwi, can I have you come stand over here for a second? And
Yeah.
Iwi, I'll need you to roll me a charisma save as he says this.
Oh, I'm fucked. My charisma saves. 21.
Okay, you managed to resist. Colt, what do you do?
I go with him.
Okay,
So where does he want me?
just on the other side of the room near him.
I'll just go.
On your shoulders.
DeMonico's coming with me.
He gets up on our shoulders and climbs through a high window.
Wait,
and just
you know
leaves.
as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't fucking care.
He's like, here, stand shoulder to shoulder.
We're about to get
He just
teleported
climbs
to a
up.
different fucking dimension, DeMonico. You better get on my shoulders quick.
I'm still on your shoulder. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I was on your lap, so I kind of crawled around. Yeah.
Can I like stomp over and be like, why the fuck do I have to come over?
I admire your research, boy, but you're wrong about two things. First of all,
King Zobrion is the name.
King.
Zubiana.
I had nothing to do with the Feywilds. Second, it was not me that caused any of those other events. Those were my ego, so to speak. Part of myself had been sleeping until Team Pentagram woke it up. To clarify, and he kind of Frieza poses, the one standing before you
I grab his arm.
has only been the real Zane Cobriana for the last 2 years. However, it is as you say. I am not just a titan, but the chief above all others. It's been fun playing this little game, but I think it's time I reset the odds back in my favor. And he tosses you a dagger, Iwi.
Sweet.
Hold this up to your neck, please.
Okay.
Oh.
I want you to kill yourself if any of them step forward.
You got it, boss.
What?
Wait, what?
You got it, boss.
I'm sorry, what?
He turns to the children. Meanwhile, the other members, like Alpha's standing up and doesn't have his weapons drawn anymore, but he's the other member is just sitting down again. They just look bored, honestly.
Why so tense?
Not really that tense.
He's not.
It's a figure of speech. Just wait.
Past tense. Is that because we're gonna kill you?
Zane continues without any of this bothering him. I can't well let you all live with this knowledge on your hands. At the very least, I could blackmail Team Pentagram, but
That's
This-
cool with me.
this upstart child masquerading as king could cause issues down the line. So Colt,
Yo.
Iwi, and Demonico, you watch. Like, Zane is actually using...
Wait,
like,
so Zane moves?
You two. No, like, you guys are standing in front of him, basically.
If anyone fucking moves, I'm killing myself.
I'll fucking do
I'll
it.
fucking do it.
Yeah, he's, like, standing in front of you. Or behind you, sorry.
As soon as I hear that fucking wood creak, the knife's going straight into my throat.
What is going
What
on?
is happening?
I'm just following orders. Listen, this is like our president. We don't just obey the president, right? Right?
That's kind of what Zane is, yeah.
If the president was tyrannical for life.
And you watch as you three, in particular, because you're right next to him. I guess Iwi not really, because you're facing the other way. Zane goes to pull something from his pocket, and you see a small black gemstone.
Oh, it's one of the Infinity Stones.
Thanos crashes in.
I fucking leave. I know how that ends for shield fuckers.
Alpha, at this, he's been looking on with kind of a vapid curiosity, but now something catches his attention.
Is that a thermal detonator?
Yeah, so you know what this is. It's the very same magical item Antioch Omega Pearson used to carve a scar across the land. With this and... Iwi, I'd like you.
To die.
To die. Do I have a sheet open? Yeah, I do.
If he moves even an inch, I'm just fucking shoving the knife in my throat. You Tuesday, you count. You
Does
you
a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alpha, like, without missing a beat, is instantly in front of you.
Alright, I kill myself.
Stabbing the longsword through you.
Alright, I stab
Like,
the dagger in my
you-
throat.
how are you holding the sword, the dagger?
I have it like pointed at my
He
throat.
does it.
not,
He,
like,
he,
up against
he
it.
puts the sword. He stabs it through, like, your ribs, and it cuts it off. Like, you can't kill yourself. And
Ha! I have two hands.
Yeah, I have 2 hands.
but you also notice it's stabbed right through you and into Zane's hand, and he drops the gem. Ow.
I'm gonna clench up as hard as I can.
And
Grab the sword.
Alpha reaches out and grabs the gemstone off the, like it bounces off the floor, and
Alright.
Alpha just catches it.
Chance to try and get it before he does.
Yeah,
sir?
can I try that? Grab it with my other arm? I don't care if I hurt myself
What
open.
would this roll be?
Can I
reflex
jump
save?
off it?
Yeah,
Iwi,
let's try this out. Demonico, you are on Iwi's shoulder like a Pikachu, so...
Can I like
No, I got a
turn to
19.
quickly jump
I think
off?
I just accidentally hit speed. What do I have to roll to try and grab it?
You are hurting.
I don't care.
Okay, I'll let Dex save for everybody.
Everyone?
We all.
I can't reach it. It hurts.
Oh boy, Alf? No, Colt, you got the best. Colt, you grab the gemstone.
Like, as it's falling, just kind of like.
All right, now I'm gonna fucking stab myself in the throat. When do I get?
As this is happening,
pull
who has the
a
other
dagger and half
gemstone?
of it
Just
to
out of
the other
curiosity,
side
was
of
it
your neck
Infinity
for
or
Alpha.
Xerxes?
Like, I got you, buddy.
Oh, what other?
The other
Throat.
gemstone that
I don't think that.
Gabo's body had in the pocket. Remember?
Oh wait.
Did you hand that off to somebody else?
Hey, what?
Someone? No, I don't think anyone took it.
What?
The other. I don't think.
I'd like you to roll a perception check for me as this is
Oh.
going on.
I put them
Okay.
both
What are we
in my
looking for?
gauntlet.
14.
Alpha kind of looks at you. Well, this has been, I suppose, a fruitful day, if not an unproductive one.
I'm clenching as hard as I can on that sword. He'll have to fucking roll it to get that sword out of me.
Oh, he doesn't care.
That's my sword now.
He drops it if you
Sweet.
if you struggle.
Aha! Got your sword in me.
Does it have any special powers?
No.
Oh.
I mean,
Is it at least like a cool color or something?
Well, children, and he snaps his fingers. Everyone else is at attention now. What'd you get? Up?
Jesus, you're a really
Um,
well-trained dog.
You pull out the gem that you have, and it is pulsing wildly. Like, not like. Okay, well,
Hey, let's do the God touch thing where we like holding the gems touch fingers.
and Alpha kind of catches you with it out, and he's like, "Well, that's certainly interesting."
Ooh, no.
Toss it over here.
Put this back in my pocket.
Just ice up.
Children, retrieve the gemstones at all costs. And Zane just kind of, you watch as he holds up his hand, it kind of regenerates. I will not be ignored like this.
All right, I'm gonna do what he did with my hand, but I'm gonna put it on my open wound and be like, why isn't it working? Oh wait, lay on hands. How much would you say I have to lay on hands to heal that wound?
It's free.
Sweet.
All the damage went right through you and into Zane.
Oh. Oof.
I'm gonna get my sword.
It was
out.
just
It's the
flesh
point
wound.
of the sword that hurts the most, you know.
Okay, but hear me out. Colossal scorpions, gargantuan fucking scorpions, have 6d10 on their stinger and 8d8 poison damage. A stinger the size of a fucking greatsword smashes through your body and then just spews poison across the two people behind you. That was always our joke, because we had a guy get hit by a colossal scorpion. He's like, alright, you take 6d10 piercing damage and 8d8 poison. Like, doesn't that come with the tip? He's like, yeah, we just joked, like, impaled. And then the guy behind him, like,
Infinity,
Yes.
you
I grab my sword. Can I grab my sword?
You always have your sword.
technically you'd be
I am
grabbing
the
your
sword.
goblin.
I mean, true though.
Just ice up.
So
I
there's
grab my goblin.
There's a pause. Zane is backing up as he's recovering from this. And I will not be ignored like this. Not by you of all people. Alpha.
What do you mean, you people?
And
If they're
there's a
looking-
moment.
if they're looking to scroll for a fight, I would like to start casting spells.
Yeah. There's a moment where time seems to pause, Infinity, and you look across the room at Zane. And I don't have this token ready, so just give me a one hot second.
I'm gonna be a titan demonic with
One second.
I mean, ugh.
you.
I mean, actual Clash of Titans.
Can I just rip the sword out of Infinity's body and like become the most powerful person on the team?
I'd be controlling you, so I'm already
That's fine.
the most powerful.
I don't care. We'll have
Guys,
almost
I'm holding an
impenetrable
Infinity
AC.
Stone.
A literal Infinity Stone.
Not
Oh my
to
God.
tell you guys how to live your life, but
Did you do that on purpose?
Infinity
I
also
swear
has
to
an
God.
Infinity Stone.
I did not. I did not expect him to actually grab it.
That's hilarious.
You can tell because I wasn't prepared for the roll.
if it makes you feel better, neither was I.
Right?
Ha! Oh, I've got the Infinity Stone. Oh,
Oh,
shit!
Alright, your body is ripped apart.
Oh no.
Yeah, Infinity's been
Only
able to
someone
hold
who
it
could
just
cast-
fine because she's not alive, technically.
Technically, no. Oh, okay. This is just a vessel. Just like how all bodies are.
I just grab the stone as I start dissolving in purple energy. We're the Guardians of Mintria, bitch, and I disintegrate them
Alright.
We're gonna call you Ronan the ass face.
Alright, the time seems to pause. And then,
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is
through
that?
the wall of the building,
Oh,
crashes a giant black scale dragon. It roars and then eats it.
What the
Oh, people all day today.
You know, this takes care of one of the problems.
Alright, I guess I should be more truthful. It's in its jaws.
Oh no.
He's in its jaws. Now,
Like, homies helping me escape, or like some fucker done turned.
by Zane's reaction to this, it was not expected. I'd like everybody to roll initiative, of course.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Alright.
Alright.
Damn. Alright, Demonica, what's your dex?
What's my dex?
What's your dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier is 4.
Okay. Oh, okay. You get a +4. Okay. Sorry. I'm only at a +2, so you'll go first.
Yours hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, mine was the very first one. Lieutenant Colt, initiative 19.
It might
Oh,
have
you
been
didn't click
before
on
I put
yourself.
the-
Oh yeah, you didn't click on your token.
Oh, okay. Could you add me? I don't want to keep the 19. I rolled
Yeah, wait a second. I'm rolling all the NPCs.
Oof. Does Xerxes really have to fight? I mean, he was ready to kill his character off like the last session.
I mean, yeah. We'll see what happens.
Just walk
So
out.
what does using the Infinity Stone as my spellcasting focus do?
Oh, you fucking blew up the
Uh,
entire area.
I don't recommend it.
Try it. Try
What
it.
was that? I didn't come here for an easy campaign. I came here for a story.
Let's
Xerxes.
try this.
Hey, remember how you were talking about the Feywilds burning down? Isaac Knight. Yeah.
This does put a smile on my face.
You know what this shit's better than?
Alright, we're gonna take a quick break.
We're fighting.
For a hot second.
Yeah, I gotta roll so many initiatives.
Come on.
I feel it. Unlimited cosmic power.
Do you know how to use the stone?
I do or I don't.
Do you know how to use it?
I'm gonna figure it out.
This battle.
This is gonna be
Press
a learning experience for both of us.
I licked the stone.
I lick the stone.
I licked the stone.
It's me lifting my helmet up.
Oh!
Suddenly we're in an awkward dance montage.
Okay.
I hate you guys.
I've showed you Dare Humping before, right? I think I tried to show it last time.
Alright, I need Zane.
What a great fucking movie.
That is a good movie.
I turned into motherfucking Mortarion, but like a fire.
Yeah, Sunny has been just kind of taking all of this in.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I was surprised too.
Okay. I think that's everybody. And then I needed to add Colton, right?
Colt with a 19, if you could, sir.
Jeez. Okay, Colt.
Why am I the only one that has a name on there? Okay, no, that's just because it's me.
All right, so we'll find out if I skipped anybody.
I turned into this, guys.
Just eat the stone.
Ha! I do know how they work. They're ingestion based.
Oh, just eat it and I'll just fucking pump all my lay on hands into you.
Oh god, it was spicy. Oh, he didn't wash his hands. Oh god. Oh god.
Just blood all over it. Oh no.
I think he was diseased.
Xerxes, what's your dex bonus?
He definitely had Doritos in the past hour.
3.
3. I think you still lose against Alpha. Where do I keep losing you to? I can't put you underneath Alpha for some reason. There we go. Let me just double check. Alpha has a +3. Okay, I'll give it to you. Because he has an ability that lets him go first in initiative anyway. Oh, and I guess there was the dragon too. Unless the dragon just doesn't want to not do anything.
Okay, that was a double negative.
Oh, wait,
so
no.
that means it's required to do something.
You're right, though. I should probably also change the music. You have a +4, right, in Dex to Monaco?
Yes.
Alright, so then Zane probably doesn't be, no, he is not. What's your Dex?
Mine is only 14, so +2.
Okay, so he is lower than you.
But you don't like the rain, you do? What? You don't like the rain?
So many people got 19s and 21s. guys.
I know, it's fucking weird.
Oh god, what's Shizune's then?
I take last. I will finally get a Shizune
Last.
that will actually...
0, okay.
Nice.
So that's a good place for him. Yeah, if you guys need to go to the bathroom, it's a good time to do so.
I can't. Nathan's already in there. Want me to pee between
There's-
his legs or something?
There's 2 bathrooms.
I'm not using that bathroom. I know what's in there.
Feminine hygiene supplies?
I know,
Like,
like,
like, what are you thinking of?
Me. And he's just like he closed the door.
I just close the door and then
All
the other door
right.
opens up and it's
As
him.
always, Sunny's super low on initiative. I don't see Gabriel because he's not here. And Milo is gone, so get him out of there.
I double tap my guild thing to teleport away.
It doesn't do anything because
Ow.
you're still in the guild.
What if you jump in the air and your foot off the ground?
I thought it took me to where Milo's was.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, double tap. Milo, I stole this. What do I do?
No, actually, it's under DM rules. It kind of just does what it wants.
Oh, my dude, just bamfing into your Milo. Milo, I stole this. What does it do?
oh,
Milo, I done fucked up.
I'm sure Milo will be back soon. Just like, I leave for 5 fucking minutes, and there's a dragon in my guild hall. What the fuck?
I
mean, he definitely
really,
heard that.
Really, it's poor management on your part.
What the
let's
fuck?
be honest.
You were just like,
Any dragon can apparently just walk in through a wall. You're supposed to put up wards for this shit, man.
There are.
there are.
We just let motherfuckers in through the wards now?
Not on purpose.
No.
Oh, I get it. It's an inclusion thing because he's a black dragon.
As long as you don't tell them, we don't tell them.
I'm not a black dragon. He's colorblind. What?
Anybody that wants to actually,
I'm a
can
gray
roll-
dragon.
Anybody that wants to actually can roll an Arcana check. Except, no, I guess everybody would have been around for this.
I actually did a thesis paper on black dragons.
No, not on Black Dragons.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Okay, so Colt and Infinity, you actually think it's interesting because you remember that there's the warding that the guild has. It's on this building, at least for some parts of the year. But yet Alpha was able to stab Iwi with ease. However, now it seems like you get a feeling that the ward has dropped now with the dragon here, so it's just gone. But it was up before.
Quick, sound the horn. Bob Goblin needs to appear.
All right, is everybody ready? Does anybody need to take a moment or anything?
No.
All right.
Ready to rock.
So Alpha has an ability, something barbarian.
Can I call Bob Goblin?
Did you
in
put
his
me on
squad?
the sheet? I don't remember what my character.
You know Bob Goblin, Robbie, Roberto, and Feng Shui?
You're on there somewhere.
My,
Yeah,
my
you're
sub-
under
my
Demacia.
sub party. Paladins.
Oh, hold on. Before I do this, I gotta roll initiative for Alpha again. Because he gets advantage on initiative. Okay, so that doesn't
I
matter.
don't see me on there.
It's on
Oh, as Colt. You just put my name. I was
yeah,
looking
I
at my
didn't do
picture.
your picture.
Okay, I got it now.
Can I, before combat starts, activate Mage Armor?
Fuck.
No. And I'm only doing that because it is a surprise. Okay, so I could have sworn that barbarians get an ability that even when they're surprised, they can do their turn as normal, but they just got to go in their rage right away.
It's like level 10 or 11.
Oh, is it that high?
Yeah,
okay,
it's-
then he's
maybe.
not high enough level for that then. He's
you
only
see now?
he's
Sure.
only a level 9 barbarian, and I feel
Oh.
okay with telling you that.
It's close. I remember because I had it for one of my guys. I don't remember when he got it.
Right, that sounds right though. So that means that Xerxes is actually up front. So chaos has erupted.
Whoa, that's assumptive.
Assumptive, but true. Xerxes, what do you do? You could literally just cast Etherealness and just poof, out of there.
Later,
Yes.
I'm
sucker.
gonna hang out for an hour.
Yeah.
It's like, I got food.
I didn't
okay?
want beef. I didn't even want this. I'm gone.
Alright.
Where's the Pop-Tart?
Your next character is the Black Dragon.
Alright, so you
Oh,
for
I'm not
sure
gonna roll that.
do that?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm just gonna chill out.
You are in the ethereal realm, so you can still see everything that's happening.
Oh, cool beans.
It's like Lord of the Rings when he puts the ring on, where it's all like.
Yeah, kind of like that. Alright. Anything else?
I don't want no beef now. I'm good.
So you sit down on the table, just start eating the ethereal ham.
Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me.
Alright, Alpha is going to go for you, Colt.
No, I was gonna say you do have to clarify.
No, just you. Everybody.
So
He
this
can
was
do
like
that.
the eyes of Tyler.
Do you still have your deck of cards?
Alright, so
Gabriel has
Alpha drops the sword that's in Iwi right now, because I guess that's happening. And he's gonna swing. He's gonna pull out his other one and two-hand it and try and swing for you, Colt. Does whatever that is hit?
Yeah, that's got it.
All right, take 7 slashing damage. Or sorry, 9 slashing damage because he's in a rage.
Okay. Did I upgrade my hit points? Yep. All right. Yeah. Ow.
Ouch.
Rude. You dick. Nobody makes me bleed.
You
my
notice
blood.
as he's swinging, he's actually going for your weak points specifically. Like he is, not an expert, I guess, but
Asshole.
very well trained. Calling him an expert would probably be too much because he has no official training.
Calling him an asshole is just right.
Does a 19 hit?
Negative.
All right. So then he's gonna go for an unarmed attack.
So he like slashes my face, then.
Yeah, he like, and then he just punches you.
I'm gonna shield that one because I can make it not hit.
All right.
Shield.
And it smashes into your shield like Iron Man and Captain America at the end of Civil War.
Well, that one's like an energy barrier. So that one is like I slapped his sword aside, then he just goes to the kick, goes.
Impressive.
Oh, buddy.
That's rough.
Yeah, I'll save his key. Alright. Demonico, you're up.
He's a barbarian monk.
It's a crazy combination.
Yeah, he does not get double the defense.
I know.
Alright. I'm gonna take
It's
my
very
turn.
specific about that.
Oh fuck, he's gonna have evasion out the wazoo. Oh.
Yeah, he does.
I'll have to use other spells.
Alpha is anime as fuck.
I want to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. So that is a bonus action.
bonus action?
I believe.
It says on my thing that's...
Warlocks get it as a bonus action, right?
Just go with it.
It's better, isn't it?
No, I wanted to use my action.
I wanted to waste my...
Hey,
Yeah, it's an Eldritch Invocation.
Okay. See how much I know about my own class. Alright, well, if that's a bonus action, then I will use as my actual action, fly on good old Yui.
Okay.
What's up? It's your
What the-
boy, Skinny Penis.
So what are the effects of fly? Like how do they work?
You gain 60 feet of flying speed for 10 minutes as long as I keep concentration.
Oh shit! That means I can walk. I can go farther without being
Flying lizard.
Flying lizard.
So do I
This
have
is
to
what
fly,
people
or
were
can I
meant
just
to
like
be.
slightly hover above the ground to just walk?
It's
faster,
perfect Dragon Ball Z flight.
Like Dragon Ball. Like I don't want to walk because my walk speed's like 30. Can I just use fly to get somewhere quicker and then land on the ground?
It depends on what fly says. I'm pretty sure it changes your. It just gives you a fly speed equal to your walking speed.
No, yeah, it doesn't have the hover requirement. You can literally just you can literally T-pose and move 60 feet.
Does that end your turn, DeMonico?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
staying on his shoulders.
Lizard on lizard action. Colt, you are up.
Now in the air. I am going to Vampiric Touch, because he seems real dodgy.
All right.
So that's just a roll to hit. He didn't all-out attack or anything, did he?
Like all out. What do you mean?
Reckless attack, sorry, that's what it's called.
No, he did not.
Damn. I'm going to get advantage to hit him. Yeah, that's probably not going to cut it. So I cast a spell and try to grope him.
Okay. Yeah, he dodges out of the way. It's just yeah.
No. And then I'm going to heal myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. So not a lot, but I'll take it. Literally a bonus action, why would I not?
EOD.
Yeah.
All right. Zane yells at all of you. Help me, you sons of a ah! And
Zay needs healing.
Zane needs help.
Zane is trapped inside of a dragon's mouth.
All right. He does not escape.
Oh, yes.
Guys, I feel like I backed the wrong horse.
Don't say that.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah, you notice that the children do not seem perplexed by the dragon at all.
This was all their fucking plan. It's fucking
You don't know
Game of
about
Thrones
that.
shit.
You don't know about that. All right, that's pretty nice.
Who's that next person?
Yeah, he's just swinging his axe wildly, and Dragon's taking it.
Oh, I can't poop.
Maybe I should change to battle music, huh?
No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Battle music.
And the bards come in.
You have to play the sickest too.
Oh god. Oh sure, we'll do Max DD. Why not?
Okay.
Whatever. Alright. Shizune steps forward. It's like, oh boy, there's a dragon in the guild. Quick, who wants to be a dinosaur?
Not it.
Wait,
Flying
fly
dinosaur.
Oh god, it's the king of
Flying dinosaur.
The king of
Start
Frozen.
wailing my hands.
You eat,
around.
you eat, you eat.
Oh wait, did I not give? I didn't give her polymorph. Okay, never mind.
Oh. Flying Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I wouldn't say no to a shield of faith.
Looking at the options now.
Or a sanctuary. A dual sanctuary.
You know what? I'm not gonna do another initiative. I should though.
Summon elemental.
Conjure elemental. Just thinking, what
Summon
to
a booze elemental.
What to do? What to do? Got so many options with magic casters.
Right? I used the Infinity Stone to make myself level 15.
Ooh.
All right, this is a fun one. Is this something that you can do at... No, that's not it. Alright, I was gonna do transport via plants, but that's not like a forced movement thing.
Dives into a house plant and erupts from a tree outside.
Yeet! Bye! What to do, honestly? I could do Ice Storm, but that would kill everybody.
I mean, I'm okay with them dying. Although if Alpha's as dexy as he looks,
Alright, let's do this then.
ever cast Hex on dex saves on Alpha?
It's only 20-foot radius.
Hmm?
It's only 20-foot
There we
radius.
go.
Yeah, radius, mate.
You just cast it kind of like in the corner of the room, and it'll just get the children.
Alright, so...
A long ass spell description.
Oh shit. I thought I had one. I was gonna make her summon an elemental, but I guess I don't have the sheet for that. Well... Sorry. I chose a bunch of support spells, but none of them will work in this situation. Oh, here's one actually. Wall of Thorns. Alright, so let me look at that description real quick.
Nick, I got a really dumb idea.
Uh-huh.
I've been studying time magic. I now
Yes.
have a stone of infinite power.
Mm-hmm.
What if I put myself in a time loop until I can figure out how to use the stone? So you guys just see me kind of blink and suddenly I'm like 80 years old, but like
Oh,
I
yes,
have
that's a
mastered space and time.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright, so Shizune is gonna make a wall along the table.
Right through ethereal
Cute
Xerxes.
doggo.
Yeah, Xerxes, you're just like kind of sitting there. You're just like,
Roots explode up. Whoa, that could have hurt. Long toke. Dude, that's a lot of plants, man.
alright. So it's like
Five
there. Okay.
Oh.
It's a line.
Oh no.
It's just a wall of thorns, so to speak.
Thanks, Shizune.
So now these other Nimrods are cut off from the action.
Guys, I'm not actually feeling great about our odds, but I'm gonna go down. I've literally got my hand on it.
Infinity, what are you gonna do?
Oh Jesus! I don't even.
Beetles.
Throw me the other stone. Let's get
Ah.
stupid.
Let's get stupid. Woo!
Just throws me on the other stone. I just.
Alright, well, thanks.
So who are? Okay, so we have the dragon. Is that where-
Dragon. Dragon's important.
We have dragon and
Oh.
Dragon is a bad guy. Zane is questionable.
Oh, yes, you did.
All the children over here bad, and Alpha's bad.
I mean, they done stabbed Iwi for no reason other than he was whippy.
who do we want to go after first? Who's already been attacked?
What's up? No, I don't think anybody's been attacked.
I tried to touch Alpha. It didn't work.
Nope.
He done stabbed me a little bit.
Okay, no. I'll go after dragon.
New
Alright.
in a pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine. You can do whatever you want.
Might as well and
Helping Zane out.
Yay.
Good.
Might as well try.
I mean, if you're
I
gonna
thought
help.
you were the Titan of Dragons.
I mean, if
Right,
you're gonna
let's
help
be
anyone
honest.
in this situation, might as well help the
No, I'm telling you, he's bad at his job.
Does 26 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. 13 doesn't, right?
13 does not.
But how about your wife? Call that bitch out. Get her to tell her kid to
Ooh,
back.
speaking of wives, you are.
Rick rolled me2.
All right. So it does not resist any of that. That's good. All right. So
Weird
it takes 13.
Ooh.
It's a weird burger.
Okay. Yeah, you're just like hacking into this dragon's legs. You're like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Dragon bat.
Wait, you stabbed it so much for the dragon.
Ah.
Take over
Alright.
the dragon.
Does that end your turn, or would you like to use your bonus action for anything?
Stab the sword into the dragon. Kill the dragon.
No, you just done another
Where-
attack, honestly.
Is there another? Wait, I can attack again.
With your bonus action, it's an
Sword to the
offhanded
dragon.
strike, so it can't be Vergilus, but it could be any other weapon.
Anything else?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
because you have feet to
Oh,
back
wow,
it up.
that's a nice one.
Hand axe.
Alright,
Yay.
still going for the dragon?
Yes.
Yes, that still hits.
Yay.
Alright, so just the 6, or sorry, it's just the 8. I will be nice.
Cold dies trying to use the Infinity Stone. I got a backup character. It's gonna be a lizard folk. He's gonna think we're homies.
If you actually do want to do that, I will allow you to attempt to use it.
I mean, I've got an E on my sheet, and I'm literally holding an Infinity Stone. I mean, even if I die,
Acid.
that's kind of how I'd want to go.
Yeah.
Wait, does Colt have a stone too?
Yeah, Colt and you.
Ah.
Colt's came from Zane. Zane's had it for a while. Alright, so Gamma is going to transform. This I do have a sheet for. Somewhere. Into a fire elemental.
Ooh,
Those
fire.
are-
Both.
I'm not gonna take that.
I cast Dispel Magic. Dude, if we had one more level, I'd be doing that
No,
shit
it's not
every
dispel.
time.
It's not dispel magic. It wouldn't work.
It'd be Counterspell, actually.
No, no, it's not.
No.
It's wild shade.
Oh, then I can't dispel it.
Yep.
No. One of my favorite moments in any game ever, I was playing a different version of this character in a high-level game, and this caster was like charging his laser. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking get you." He's like, "I cast a spell." Counter spell.
All right.
I have a chance to knock out a spell roll of 20. He was doing like a 6th level spell, and I just went, "Fuck you now." He wasted the spell slot too.
Ooh.
You know, it's
Gotcha.
actually so this character has like a big like fucking dope. That was what I was joking. He got an Infinity Stone. He has a dope ass gauntlet. Because what he does is whenever he counter spells, it doesn't have verbal code. It says somatic. We literally just goes like that, and like claw marks appear through the spell they're forming and tear it apart.
That's fun. That's fun.
All right. So the elemental charges through the wall. It takes the damage pretty well, and then it's just gonna zoom through Sunny, who's just kind of calmly sipping his tea.
Not Sunny.
No, he's not even gonna go for Sunny because it doesn't have to. But it's gonna go through everybody else.
Victory. No.
Today got weird.
Why though? Okay.
The elemental just.
So everybody that passed through is gonna take 5 fire damage, cut down to 2 if they resist.
Okay, what's the save?
It's not a save. It's fire elemental.
Oh, if they.
Oh, if they're resistant. Okay.
Wait,
so
do lizard folk resist?
Negative.
Nope.
I do.
You can hold your breath for 15 minutes.
Gobbo.
I'm just gonna start
Gobbo.
holding my breath. I'm gonna start holding my breath.
Wait, goblins are resistant to fire?
Yeah.
We have a special like sub race for her. It's basically the Tinker Gnome, and also something like it's dumb. It's like the explanation for why she's resistant to fire is because it's
Gremlin. It's a gremlin.
yeah, kind of like a
That's literally
gremlin.
what
It's
it
been- they've blown themselves up so many times that she's literally all scarred. All right. So now being over here, kind of like in the wall, is gonna try and touch you, Infinity.
No.
Does 18 hit?
Ah, yes.
Yeah?
Oops, you.
Does a 20? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna take
69 damage.
6 cut down to
Just a
3.
picture of an.
So 7 total fire damage.
Sword
That's
falls
after
out,
it's
his
been
body
cut
just
down.
slouches
Okay.
over.
Drop the stone.
No.
Throw me the stone.
Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy.
Not happening.
Give me the stone. I'm gonna put it in my cut.
All right, Size turn. Let's see what he's got. None of you can see this, but he sips his tea and he just. I don't know if you. Could you use spells through Wall of Thorns?
Does it say it blocks line of sight? Should you be able to see your target?
That's a good point.
Because like I can cheat a lot of the time and just shoot a fireball where I can see and it goes through walls and stuff. Or
Yeah, because
around.
Wall of Thorns does block sight. So.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay, then he won't do that.
Suck a dick, home slice. Come over to the fun side.
But he was gonna dispel magic.
That's a good one.
Alright, so the thorns disappear.
Waste your turn.
I mean, pretty much. He's just gonna hang out there. Oh. Okay.
How old of a dragon are we talking here?
Adult.
Young.
Okay.
Doesn't appear very old.
You know, he just got out of college.
No, he's
23.
I'd
Oh, young adult dragon.
Yeah, adult. You know,
I know, he's just got out of his
So
party
he's
phase.
already like 2 years into it.
practically an ancient.
I mean, his parents left him all their money when they died in that car accident, so he's basically, you know, he can be whatever the fuck
He's
he wants.
emancipated, so.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, it is Iwi.
Alright,
So we said E-Way.
I'm gonna fly up to the dragon's face.
Uh-huh.
And, let's see.
Kick him in the cloaca.
Fucking-
You know what those are like.
Now he does.
Let's see.
Oh, birds
15
have one.
probably doesn't hit, right?
No, it does not.
Let's try again.
That
23?
does.
Alright, I'm gonna aim right for his eyes.
Okay.
God,
All
just
right.
fucking
8
guys
slashing
with a
damage.
skull.
You take a big chunk out of his face. Doesn't knock out his eyes though.
Okay, and
Yeah,
then.
it's-
What does it do to his grip on Zane?
Unchanged.
Hold on, wait, I gotta check on it really quick before I do anything.
He gets disadvantage on his next shot because he's too busy going, ow, you stabbed me in the fucking eye!
That hurt.
You have a bow.
Alright, so,
Fucking horn.
Uh-huh.
Demonico, hold on to your butt. I'm gonna Misty Step into his mouth. Is that possible?
Misty Step does not take people with you.
I know that I'm ready for him to drop.
Okay.
Can you at least try to drop me over the dragon?
Yeah. Oh, can I drop him over the dragon? Because I'm like he's gonna be on his snout.
Probably.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, you get dropped on the snout and let me.
All right, so you're in its mouth?
Isn't that where Zane is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right next to Zane.
Okay.
Hi, Zane.
Oh. And Iwi was swallowed.
What a home skillet.
I'm just gonna put everybody on the dragon that's in the dragon right now. All right.
Not gonna lie, not how I expected today to go.
I don't think anybody was expecting this from today. All right, so
The
you're
dragon's a surprise.
you are inside the dragon, next to Zane.
It is actually a bunch of gnomes holding different dragon feet.
And the gnomes are led by Wazzle the Red.
Oh no!
Oh.
My ancient foe.
All right, Sigma.
You know why they call him the Red,
change
right?
Sigma.
What do they call him, what?
Why they call him the Red, right?
Because he's always on his period.
I was gonna say something else, but
All right.
Parts the Red Sea.
that's fine. We'll find out why he's really red whenever we encounter him.
All right.
Red. I'll bring him back
Sigma's gonna bound behind you,
into the dragon mouth.
Colt.
I'm just saying, you keep saying you.
Sorry. I mean to follow it up, but I lose my train of thought. And Sigma is gonna just try and grapple you.
Oh, that's funny.
Not bad.
Can you beat a natural 25?
Let me find out. I'll tell you in a second.
Let me
That'd
try.
That'd be fucking great if he got in that 22.
My sheets.
I didn't expect this to be the way I did this because I didn't expect Alpha to even be missing both at this point, but we'll see.
There we go. My athletics is +3, so I cannot possibly succeed, but I try anyway.
All right, you are now grappled.
Oh, he's in for a surprise.
Shit your pants.
See?
That's
Yes.
what she said.
All right, Dragon's turn.
Nathan, stop it.
Sorry, I had Taco Bell earlier.
Go to the bathroom.
It's just pooting.
Yeah, go to the bathroom.
All right.
I just sneak out on you.
You've got like 4 more turns before it's your turn. Just go poot in the bathroom until it's your turn.
Poot
Yeah.
in the bathroom. No.
Should I be
What's the point?
mean? Should I be mean with this black dragon?
Yes.
I mean, he's got a breath weapon, and we're all right there.
I'm on its snout, so I can't be affected.
Nah, but no, it's not gonna do that.
What was to say?
Because it's got those 2 in its mouth, those will be expelled.
Yeah, I was to say, like, I wanted it for a bunch of reasons. Mostly because there's more people over here that I want to get hit with Dragon's Breath than not.
Alright, so it's gonna make 3 attacks because it can do that. It's gonna try and bite you, Iwi. Does a 21 hit.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Alright, you take 10 piercing and 7 acid damage as it trying to...
Oh, fucking nothing.
What'd you say?
Fucking nothing.
Nothing. Alright, then it's gonna swing its claws at... I guess the
I swear to God,
elemental and the... and infinity.
And the goblin.
They're right there.
So
Alright,
just
let's
miss
go
it.
Gabo first. Okay,
Ah,
11 misses.
Miss.
That elemental's gonna get fucked up though.
Probably not that fucked.
Nah, fucked because it's a fire elemental.
Yeah.
So it takes 6 slashing damage.
I'm pretty sure they have non-magical damage. So literally fire.
Yeah. And then dragon's gonna fuck off.
Did it just kidnap our boss? Well, my boss.
And me?
For
And Demonico?
Guys, we're splitting the party. You're not supposed to split the party.
all right. So for the sake of doing this,
It has 80 flying speed, so maybe it could catch up a little bit.
I'm gonna expand the map.
Wait, is the dragon... I turned to Alpha. Is the dragon on your side or ours?
That's... I don't have anything to do with it.
Wait, it's not yours, and it's not ours. Turn to the dragon that's living. Whose fucking side are you on?
All right.
Does dragons count as fish?
Oh no, I didn't think about that.
Dragon
But
turtle
to answer
bursts
your
out of the ground.
question,
No.
yes, it does.
Does it?
It absolutely does. Demonico, I would like you, since you're not pinned down, to roll in athletics or acrobatics of your choice.
I would go
To
acrobatics.
hang on to the dragon. Alright, so you're gonna fall.
As it turns to come out, it just clips you right off.
So you fall out of this fucking building. You're gonna be like right here. And you're gonna take... What's fall damage? It's a d10, right?
It's a d6 per every 10 feet over the first 10 feet.
Alright, so you fall about a story.
Let's make it 100 feet.
That's only.
Let's do 100 d10s.
Stories.
It's like a d.
I know, let's make it 100 feet. I want him to take 10 d10s.
Alright, take 5 bludgeoning damage as you just splat against the floor. You're like, Iwi did this to me. I'll remember this.
Can I try speaking to the dragon as it flies away
That's a free action, sure.
from Draconic? Like, hey, why are you here?
You are my god.
It turns back to you. An offering must be met.
By who?
It's got
It kind of... Give me an insight on the dragon.
As one scaly person to another.
Okay. No, wait, deception's charisma, but whatever. You watch as it kind of grins.
Can I use fly on myself to fly after the dragon?
On your turn. Alright, Sonny gets up from his tea. He's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but...
Dude, same.
Seeing you two and being the target of the children, he's gonna be like, Infinity, to me! And he's gonna go to you.
Oh, that's not bad.
And he's gonna.
Infinity to me, and then he walks
He
over
walks
to you.
over.
Infinity to me. Infinity
You don't know
comes
what
back
that
into her
means.
sword form and
he's
flies
reaching
into his
for,
hand.
for your hand.
Oh, okay, grab.
All right, and he's gonna cast Dimension Door.
The fuck is that?
You're just leaving me?
Yeah, Alpha's like,
Right.
no, as skeletal hands rise out of the floor, grab you two,
Oh, that's
and
hella.
pull you down.
Ah, so cool.
Oh wait, does Dimension Door have to be sight as well?
Within range.
No, no, that one actually they can do a set distance away.
Okay. So he's gonna
200
go a
feet
set
straight
distance away.
down, upward.
Alright, so you appear in a room that you're not actually familiar with. You're on a balcony overlooking the arena, and you see the dragon flying out over there.
Oh. Oh my god.
I'm just going to expose more of the arena.
Oh.
And I'll get this person out of there.
What the fuck is that? The fuck was that? I saw that.
Some of them might show up. Alpha's like, damn it! As you just disappear.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then he calls out, Theta, they're on the roof!
Spider-Man comes out of nowhere.
Alright, I'm going to roll initiative for a new player.
Man Spider.
I thought we were chill.
Should I just kill myself now that I'm inside the dragon?
Just kind of slowly
Why
crawl
would
into
you,
his
though?
throat.
Because he told me to do it if anyone moved. I don't want to disobey Zane because he's scary.
I mean, you can ask Zane
All
right
right,
now if you should
Infinity.
kill yourself.
Yes.
Zane,
You
can I kill myself
watch.
yet?
Oh gosh.
As a figure jumps off of the roof next to you. Where'd he go? Oh, he's disappeared.
Oh no.
He's so sneaky.
He is very sneaky. You see a familiar figure.
Oh, nice.
It's Theta.
Hey. Your brother's crazy.
I'm aware. Alright, he got a really low initiative, so he's not going to do anything for this.
He's just
turn.
gonna stare at you.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I know.
If you know what's good for you, you will hand over that stone immediately.
I don't know what's good for me now.
Oof.
Activate the voice.
As I'm over here like cosmic power.
Alright, Xerxes, it's your turn. I imagine you're just going to jack
Use
off
it.
and do all nothing.
I'd probably start running.
Yeah, you can move while you're in the ethereal realm.
Probably would be a
Go get
good
help.
idea.
Just
since-
walk out
Go get
casually. Just walk past the dragon. Neat. And
I mean, all of your allies are leaving, and you'll.
you could also
Does your
get
spell
help. I mean, that's
eventually
just an
end?
option that's available to you.
Wait,
I walk out. I find the nearest bar.
wait, what?
Alright,
I snap my fingers. I come back.
alright.
I know.
The bartender. Oh!
Why didn't you just walk into Alpha and do that?
Because he'd appear at the nearest available space.
Damn it.
This is how the spell
Squat.
works.
In his asshole.
And I order a drink, and I just sit there and drink
Alright,
it.
alright.
I'm just picturing out like in the background, you can just see dragon roaring. That sounds bad. Good thing I've been here.
Alright. Alpha's like, damn it. And
It makes you feel better. I thought we were gonna have a fight too.
yeah, you're just being held by Sigma.
Don't make it weird, man.
Alright, well,
Little spoon.
he raises up his sword and points it at you. I'm gonna take that gem now, if you don't mind.
Use the gym.
I am going to resist strenuously.
Alright.
Let me know when it's
Would
my
this
turn.
also be sort of like a grapple check? I mean, that's how I would think to play it as.
I think he has. Yeah, there's rules for it, but they're dumb. So I would just say roll grapple as he tries to take it, and I'll try and resist. 'Cause
Alright.
on my turn, I'm going to do something, but it's not my turn yet.
20.
Damn it! It's not rolling good.
He didn't roll good. That was a 12.
Aha!
Yeah, he like goes to grab it. You're like, no.
No! No!
It's mine.
Mine!
All right, demonic.
I bite his hand. Ow! What? Did you just fucking bite me?
Unfortunately, that takes his whole turn. So. Oh wait, he could have. No, he's got. Nah, it's still the same thing though. I was gonna say he's in a rage, so he's got advantage, but it's still 20.
Yeah.
All right, didn't matter, kill.
All right, I end my spell, a fly spell for Iwi, and activate fly for myself,
Okay.
and fly after the dragon. Let's
Okay.
try to see if I can get more answers.
Go ahead and move yourself.
Wait, please. Don't leave me.
I mean, yeah. kind of close behind him. I don't know how close I can get.
I know you.
You can. I'll say you grab onto its tail.
Just kind of grab onto it.
You can
but, like,
you can keep talking to it if you want.
Got you by your tail. Now tell me all your
Like-
secrets.
like, hey, why do you need Zane? Because I assume you don't need Iwi.
I don't care for the
Spit out the lizardborn.
I am but a minion of the goddess Laurentia, and I will do their bidding as I see fit. And you notice, as it says that, it kind of shimmers, like it's not really there.
Is this goddess Laurentia, is she an elven or a tiefling goddess?
Elfin, of course.
The true god.
That would explain.
All Falmors.
Iwi, you can of course hear this because you're just in the mouth.
Well, they're talking Draconic, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I guess that's fair.
Me and Zane are like, what the fuck?
Okay. All right.
Stop speaking
demonic-
your hissy speak.
Can I start a
Demonic-
campfire in his mouth?
I will say that is a spell, so
Just
technically
like
yes.
Pinocchio.
Could
Not
you,
a spell that you know, but
Could you possibly release the Iwi inside your mouth?
it thinks for a moment. And I'll allow this because you're probably going to use your whole turn to do this, right?
Yeah.
It thinks for a moment.
That's all I ask, since there's no way I could stand against you in a fight to try to win Zane back.
I have consulted with my goddess.
There's that awkward mode of him moving food around.
I have consulted with my goddess. Iwi could potentially be a powerful pawn as well.
Lame.
But really,
Iwi is the big lame.
Alright, so I'm going to end it there. Colt, you're up.
Okay, question. Describe the guild house to me again. I know it's got one big fucking wall missing now, but
Yeah, you guys, you're in kind of like a,
Still
like,
lizard.
it's a,
are there windows?
like you can see the arena. There, like the building is kind of centered around it. It's a big arena. So there's various like hallways and stuff. It's like a, you know, just like a sports arena.
Okay.
And so this is, yeah, obviously the wall that busted open is on the outside. You guys are about on the second floor. The room itself, it has the big long meeting table in the middle, and surrounded by stone on the other three sides. There's just the one
Okay.
small opening, about 15 feet across.
Okay. Then I want to look Alpha right in his eye, and I kind of like stop struggling. Like I'm like, ugh.
use
that
stone.
I've only got one thing to say to you, Alpha. And my eyes flash fire. Misty Step, and I dissolve in ash because it only has a verbal component. So even though I'm grappled, I can do it. I appear 30 feet away, and then I'm going to action surge. So my eyes, his clock eyes, tick up a minute, and he just speeds off super fast.
Misty Step is a spell, correct?
Yes.
All right. Sai casts counterspell,
But
but imagine you can do it again.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
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 So he's gonna counterspell the first one.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if you counterspell the second one, not the first.
Yeah.
All right. Then yeah, I'll cast it again. I'll burn my second.
All right.
Yeah. So I have one word for you. Misty Step. Misty Step. Yeah.
Literally what the
Because I'm all
dispel
fire
is.
themed, where he just like disappears in fire, and then he just shit.
Just runs out. All right.
Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna action surge and move 60 feet. So like I'm ducking, like basically misty stepping as close to a corner as I can get. I'm not, like I can't read the map well, but basically trying to get away and then just fuck run down an alley.
All right.
I haven't finished. Trying to get away with.
I'm actually gonna measure it out because I think some people could actually catch up to you, but we'll get to that. All right, Zane is still in the mouth, and he speaks in common. So, Iwi, you can understand this. So you're Laurentius' servant. Very well. Enough of this foolishness. And
He takes a shit. Right on its tongue.
Hello.
Spits him
Turn
out.
away, we quick.
Anyway,
All right.
close your mouth and close your nostrils.
He takes his battle axe and slices up the tongue of the dragon. It roars, and he just jumps out the dragon's mouth and just lands on the ground in front of it.
But wait.
It's gonna take,
Hello? Guys?
Guys, hello.
Guys?
Guys.
And on the dragon's turn, the dragon swallows.
I get a turn before the dragon, right?
Hey,
I don't know.
Come sit on me.
Come sit on you? No.
Wow.
All right, he's gonna try and.
Sounds like some Wincest going on over here.
Actually.
Chair or on his chest?
Well, you go sit on the chair, I'll go sit on the chest.
Okay.
Come sit.
Y'all seen the fucking It Chapter 2 trailer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
I'm excited.
I'm so fucking excited.
I'm
I love James McAvoy.
Very
Yes. It's gonna be good.
Although, when I think of Colt, I actually picture Michael Fassbender with like a fake burn.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys wrestling a peacock over there?
I can feel his head on my butt.
Play with his butthole.
All right. Okay, this will work. Okay, so Zane looks
Butter's on my mouth.
towards the dragon.
Ah, my nose.
Tyler, I'm gonna need you over here for a second. He's gonna cast fear.
Nathan's butt was on my nose.
Who's gonna cast fear?
Zane.
Yeah, on me?
It's a cone, so it's gonna hit everybody that's here. So you're gonna need to roll me a wisdom save, or drop what you're doing and run away.
I'm just standing inside of his mouth.
You're gonna have to run away down the throat.
17.
That passes. All right. Wisdom save.
You're probably gonna
Monaco.
have to do it too.
All right. Oh boy.
And tip.
Let me double check. I think that passes. All right. So the dragon just and drops you, Iwi.
No.
Take sippy.
No.
I saw that one.
One of my
Wait, he
friends
dropped me?
Yeah, it drops you. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
So I sent one of my friends.
And
up once
Demonico,
every day,
you are
and
also
talking about it every single
frightened
day. But I
as
don't know what
you
I'm
just
talking
see
about. I put it
just
towards his face and I
the
go, "Take
full
sippy,
might
take
of the
sippy." Every
Titan
single
of
day.
Poison just
Take sippy.
holding his battle axe at the ready. I will not be
Yeah,
taken
take it.
on this day.
Never did.
Not when I've come so far from my triumph.
Last day.
And even though you're not the focus of his rage, you're like, what the fuck? And you drop
He's the
your
most
spell
passive person in the
spell
world, so I
focus,
doubt that.
whatever.
I mean, so am I, and I still can grab
Well,
something.
Whatever you're
I
holding.
squirted at them. I grabbed the card and I was like,
Oh.
guess what?
Oh.
You drop your
Guess what?
quarterstaff.
And the teacher asked what
Hey,
happened.
Iwi, can you catch that on your way down?
Catch what?
My quarterstaff as it falls.
Yeah, sure. What do I have to roll for that?
Hmm?
Animal handling to catch
It's
that?
just at his feet. Demonico, you're on the ground.
Am I?
Yes.
I thought we were flying. When did this happen?
You
You,
sure?
that's, you are on
That's
the
how.
ground.
That's how
Never
bad.
mind.
Drop it at your feet. Iwi, catch that.
I thought we were flying still.
You are on the ground.
When did we stop flying?
Just ignore
Drunk are
it.
you, Demonico?
I
Look,
feel like
that's
I'm
an
flying.
invasive question. And I'm going to give you an evasive answer.
All right. So, male Shizune.
Oh, man, is it that time already?
Mm.
We all pull out glow sticks for the breakdown.
Right.
Hey guys, look, it's like a figure 8.
Whoa.
I'm so high on peyote right now. And it's basically a rave I've been to.
Bless you.
That was a hiccup.
I know.
All right, I'm looking up.
Oh, that's cool, mate.
Just gonna transform into something.
How about something that can help me get the fuck away?
Yeah.
And if I'm derailing your plot, let me know. I can
It's fine.
give the stone back.
You're fine. I mean, I imagine you'd probably not want the villains to have it.
I mean, I have a firm no villain MacGuffin policy. They don't get it. It's kind of racist, but they don't get them.
Oh god. Plug my thing in.
Yeah, I do too.
Look, it's called getting your dick wet. I don't know about you kids and your new terminology.
Plugging it in.
Plug it in.
All right, just what's something that's low CR and has high speed? Like I can't. A horse? A horse.
Phoenix?
A phoenix?
I'm not a phoenix. A bird.
Caterpillar.
A board.
Board.
Third person?
board.
Turn
Rick and
board.
Morty?
Turn board. A centipede. They've got a billion
Oh,
legs.
giant eagle.
A giant millipede.
They have like a billion legs. How could they be slow?
The giant human centipede.
Everyone loses.
But is it fast?
No, have you seen that movie? They're slow as fuck.
But if it's
Dinosaurs
giant.
are like-
But that's because they're normal human size. You haven't scaled them up to building size yet.
It's the biggest drawback of masks is you can't build a kaiju character yet.
Yep, flying speed 80 feet. So, Colt, you see a giant eagle catch up to you, and it kind of like caws at you and
I can't talk to you when you're like this.
tries to grab you in its claws.
This is Shizune, who's our homie, right? I don't have all of our homies.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I don't trust that. I will resist.
All right. I won't make you roll for it, but it's just looks offended.
Listen, minion of... Oh, God, what's his name? Alpha! I ain't falling for your shit. Ah! Wait, is it like Maui where it still has his fish hook and coloring? Like, I could be like, wait, that's Shizune's colors. Only Shizune would wear a sash. That's stupid.
Oh boy. Alright. Sune's out there with you. Infinity.
Slow them down.
Alright, you're up against,
And then run.
you're on this balcony.
Yeah, I am on this balcony. So is the balcony overlooking this arena thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is a high balcony, though. It's like 60 feet minimum drop.
Okay, boss, not a bitch.
Hey, that's
I got
Only
50
60
feet of rope.
Just like, you see someone coming and you're just like tying it off.
like slow.
Theta is just stone faced. He's like, I can't let you get away with that stone.
Why should I let you have it?
Because you can trust me.
Okay, he's not bad.
And be like,
He's not a bad person,
Alpha
right?
Alpha will kill you if you resist.
What are you gonna do with it?
Give it to Alpha.
that sounds
What? You're just gonna give it to him?
And
what
that
will
is-
Alpha do it?
He kind of looks he kind of takes a moment. I trusted Mazel and Demonico.
Whatever your first mistake.
Wow.
It's been a long time, Infinity, and I apologize for that.
This is
Sorry.
background music though?
I'm gonna change the music now.
No.
Glow
I'll
stick
leave.
breakdown.
I will make Sydney and myself leave if you change the music right now.
I'll find something cool. to
This is
replace
fucking fantastic, so
Okay.
nothing.
Anywho.
it. Castlevania music.
Yay.
Here we go.
That's beautiful.
All right, so he takes a moment. He's like,
Do you even know how to use this thing?
Alpha does.
Can you trust it?
It's not my decision to make.
Whose is it?
Alpha's.
So you just listen to whatever he says?
It's caused problems in the past, I suppose.
Nah.
I promise you that Alpha has the best interests in mind. It may
doesn't
not always
seem
seem like it.
Yeah, you're telling me.
These gemstones are important for my family.
I can't let you have it. I can't trust Alpha.
I understand.
Need to cut you clean in half.
I know, right? I understand.
No, he uses a bow.
That's why it's so impressive. Like, that son of a bitch was
It's a
blunt.
dragon breaker bow. Alright, so I'm gonna map this out.
If I use the guild brooch, because it transports, right? Where
Nah,
in the guild?
you're unfortunately too close.
Ugh. That'd be so nice, though.
It would be.
Just
Alright,
fast.
so just for the sake of convenience, I'm gonna have everybody on the field now. So you turn a corner Colt and can't get the turn order out of the way. Oh no!
Wow.
What I do?
You
Oh
shifted
no!
the map. There you go. It's okay.
Just keep a running. That's my new life. Run
Just
forever.
run.
I was running.
Running. Just keep on running.
Alright, so that's close enough. Alright. So 60 feet, that's like almost all this. So you're not really on the field, I suppose, but we'll say that you're in a hallway. So you're about that far. About there. And Shizune the giant eagle's right next to you. And let's see how much movement. 15. Okay. So you see this giant form of fire barreling after you. Does not reach you though.
Oh fuck!
Gotta go fast.
Oh god. The only people left in the room are the children, of course.
They're just like, what
Like, they're
happened?
clearly superpowered. Why the hell would I stick around?
Milo can deal with them.
They're just looking
Everybody's
around.
superpowered in this world.
What on earth happened?
Apparently
Where
we're
did
not.
we go?
You eat?
Yet.
I'm basically a god, so.
So you're still in its mouth. Oh wait, no, you dropped. You got
I dropped. Yeah.
And you were not afraid of Zane.
No, I'm not, because he's a pussy.
It's true, though.
I mean, he's not impressing me.
Now can I kill myself finally?
So you climb back into the dragon's...
I'm supposed to slice my own throat.
No.
No, I don't have to do that anymore?
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh. Well, now what do I
Plan's
do?
over. What?
Zane, what do I do?
Zane looks at you with kind of with a look of surprise.
Can't even
We
choose.
need to get those gemstones back from the children. There's no telling what they'll do with them.
There's no telling what we'll do.
Okay,
with
where
that.
do we go?
First secure the
Go
one.
back.
First secure the one that's with Infinity.
Take the one from Infinity as well.
Oh, fuck.
Find
Everyone's
Colt as well.
trying to come for me.
So go back in the building.
Everyone go back inside.
Go back inside. Nothing to see here.
Outside. Go back.
Where's the dragon? What's the dragon doing?
You're just like it's standing right in front of you.
You want to help us?
It's an,
Yeah,
it's an animal,
honestly,
right?
Does the dragon want to help us?
It's an animal, right?
It's a magical beast.
Magical beasts are animals, right?
No.
Magical animals.
Why? What do you have?
Let's just gonna animal handle it and make it our friend.
No.
Ah. I was going to be like, hey, big guy.
Dude,
It's
Demonico,
a sentient
Can
creature.
you convince this dragon?
So are
to come up
cows.
and, like,
So you
fly
can roll
and, like, get me the fuck out of
persuasion
there?
if you so chose.
Oh,
but that
heck,
will take
okay.
up your
Nice.
action.
I'm fine with that. I can dash as my bonus action, right?
Negative.
No. I'll just Misty Step again. Hey, dragon, you want to come help us now? I'm way cooler than anyone you've ever.
It
met.
roars in your face.
I roll persuasion while I'm
Demonico.
begging it to come with me.
What do you say this in?
Say
What
what?
language?
Me?
Yes.
Uh,
Because it will be disadvantage.
common.
Okay, it cannot understand you.
Okay. Does it understand what I'm saying?
Oh wait, no, it does understand.
Like the
Whatever,
Pokemon.
they speak common.
Like the Pokemon. Do they understand what
I
I mean?
understand what I feel. Alright, it's still disadvantage though.
It's 23 still.
Nice.
Alright.
I get it.
You only
So
have to
I'm
do it
just
this
gonna-
one time, and then we'll pretend like we never met each other.
So, no, that will not pass.
No?
Cause, it's kind of under orders from a different god right now.
You're
It
a
roars
god?
in your face, and
You never
Monaco,
told me?
in Draconic you hear, No.
Does it sound similar to common? Do I understand its meaning?
No.
No?
I mean, you get the vague
I'm
perception
just
that
be
it
like,
might be.
All right, let's
negative.
go. Go in. I'm just gonna pretend like I know what it's saying. All right, get inside. Kill those fuckers.
All right. Do you do anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
Chop, chop, get inside.
Sigma.
Kill those fuckers.
Where'd Sigma go?
He's gonna fucking eat me next turn.
Grenade throwing son of a bitch.
There's no grenades in D&D.
Yes, there are.
Shut shit at me. Yeah, there absolutely is.
All right. So
Our
Sigma,
goblins made them
I got
before.
bombs.
Sigma's able to catch up to you guys with a dash. Let me see.
Who's you guys?
Oh no, isn't Sigma?
Who's you guys? We're all split up.
Hey, you guys.
Sigma's a rogue, so they can do that and also hit you.
To who?
Oh, sorry. Colt and Shizune.
I'm 90 feet away.
Yeah.
You're
That's
dead.
right.
I did the math. They got enough movement.
He has a 45 movement speed. Fine, swing at me. Kill you like the bitch you are.
Actually, yes. Monk.
Ugh.
All right.
Is there like a discount monastery everyone's hanging out at the weekends?
Seriously, everyone's
All
becoming
right.
a
Sigma's
monk
actually
now.
gonna roll to try and hit the bird. They pull out a short sword.
Show me that.
Alright, which one do I need to kill? I always forget. There's boom and there's boom.
Okay. All right. So bird. And then it's gonna, and then Sigma is gonna go you. Give us the stone! And they're gonna try and punch you. Twice.
I say nay.
Oh wait. No, I can't do that because that's bonus action. Alright. It's just the once. 15?
Negative.
Negative. Alright.
Yeah, my AC's 20.
Okay. That helps. Alright. Theta.
Oh, Theta. Oh, Theta. If only he were on the right side.
He's gonna hold his action. He doesn't want to attack you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cut his
I
dick
don't
off.
really want
Really?
to.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt
He
you either.
like
Cut
clenches
dick.
his fists
Yeah.
around the bow and he's like, I don't want you to die either.
They're like, here, I'll suck your dick and you have to let me go. And then cut his dick off.
There you go. Like-
The old dick slug trickaroo.
Alright.
Gets him every time.
Dragon's turn.
Is he frightened? And he gets to run and then make a save. It's French for frightened.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna move over here.
I'm in fact monolingual.
So Yui, you can take an attack of opportunity if
Me?
you want.
On the dragon?
Yes. It's gonna move slightly.
Cut his Achilles tendon off.
It just flaps its wings and just goes back.
Don't.
Can I attack Monaco instead?
No.
Attack of opportunity kicks Demonica. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
All right, Zane Cobra on it again, and it flies away.
Oh, well, I didn't know he was gonna eat the dude.
Oh no.
Oh well, bye Zane.
Alright, so. Oh, it's 30-foot line? Okay, so he's gonna go over here then.
I feel like we're about to get shot, guys. Getting a
Something
feeling.
with that line that was just drawn.
Alright, I'll have you two roll me a dex save.
Me?
Yep, Yui, Demonico, and Zane.
Oh, frick.
That's not so good.
4 plus 1 does not equal 6, though. So
What? Why is it 4 plus 1?
I don't know. You get.
Natural 1 plus 4 equals 5 plus 1 equals 6.
Do you have an extra one? Does he have like a trait or something that
I don't
adds
know.
one?
He does have small size, but I don't think that affects dex saves. I don't know.
Whatever.
Consider it maybe 'cause
We'll still
he's
count
awesome.
it. It's a 6. Alright, so I think that everybody fails that.
Good job, team.
Why are you vicious mockering him?
That was on accident. I was
Okay.
trying to move the thing around.
Okay, first off, own it. Fuck you.
Alright. I will mock him.
Well, I want to make peace with this dragon.
You're not gonna want to in a moment.
Oh fuck.
You're gonna be acid, motherfucker.
It's gonna.
I'm
fucking-
probably, yeah, I'm
so
dead.
you guys are gonna take. What the fuck?
I think I'm dead.
How many? What's your max hit point?
35, and I currently have 25. Yeah, I'm dead.
Nice.
Does it do 55?
He did 63 damage. I'm dead.
Make your deck save.
I already did.
Oh.
I failed. I'm dead.
Did I pass my dex save?
Good, please, hurry.
You did not.
Wow, the one
DC
time
14.
Monaco
All right,
comes
you guys-
back in a month.
Everybody takes 63. Wait. Hold
That's-
on.
that's
Zane
my
might
max.
have something.
That's my
Zane
max.
might have something.
That's my max
Okay.
hit points, and I'm not even at max. I'm almost half. He just let you kill us both
Hold
off.
on.
I'm not-
Guys, I don't think we should fuck with dragons.
Hey, remember when you told me not to take attack of opportunity?
Well, look, we were having a peaceful conversation. I was pleading with him to let go
Oh,
of Zane.
wait a second. It's frightened. It can't make an attack on Zane, right?
Yeah.
Even facing it.
I think it actually has to run its full distance away from him.
So we're gonna turn back the clock. Roll back the clock. Back to the dawn of time. Dragon fucks off.
Okay.
Nobody takes any acid damage.
You have this vision of yourself dissolving in ash, and you blink really quick, and it's like, well,
Yeah, I was gonna. I don't usually like loading the dice like that, but fuck.
I'm gonna reach over and grab Monaco and just give him a pat on the back and heal him for 10 health points.
Thank you.
Well, we kind of have to wait for your turn
No,
to
no.
do it.
All right, Dragon's
ignore it.
gone. It like takes off.
Okay.
All right, Sunny is gonna just take a protective stance against in front of Theta, so protecting the little gobble child.
Aw, thanks.
Not today, Dana.
Thanks.
All right, Alpha
Puts on his
takes a
stupid
different
fucking
direction and comes up on the balcony.
Fuck, no, go away, bitch.
Oh.
That's rude.
Why are you
So
calling
he comes
me
up on
a
the
bitch?
onto the balcony.
Oh no, Sonny's gonna die.
Yep, bye, Sunny. It was nice though.
Scripted event,
I'm
Sonny's
so
dead.
mad.
Yeah, Sunny is just protecting you.
press R to save, Sonny.
Right. Oh.
You gotta watch.
Where's my what's the fucking word?
Press F to pay respects.
Yeah. Not where I was going, but whatever. All right, Alpha steps forward,
No, fuck off.
and Sunny again is just standing in front of you protectively. If you want her, you'll have to go through me. And Alpha nods. I believe you, and I will.
Oh no.
Like very matter of factly says that. And he
Sure.
pulls out his great sword.
Sunny Saitama punches him clean in half.
That'd be nice.
We're all surprised.
Yeah, Sight Up is actually short for Saitama.
Did I tell you guys I'm actually like level 70? No, you didn't tell us that.
I was gonna check to see if a 19 hits, but considering Sunny is a fucking wizard with no armor,
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's okay. Sonny's gonna be fine.
Sunny boy.
Sunny boy.
The pipe,
That's a lot of damage.
Oh my
Alright,
god, stop.
Sonny, you've got a bunch of blood outside your body. You need to put it back in. Just start scooping it back in, buddy.
Yeah, just come on, bud.
Grab some of
Let's
that
see.
extra dirt that'll help
How
build it
hardcore
in.
should I do this?
That's our friend.
That is your friend. Yes, it absolutely is.
Don't draw an arrow at our friend.
The fire elemental?
Yes.
Isn't he our enemy?
No. Shizune summoned him.
Did Shizune do?
Yeah, he summoned him.
No, the fire elemental's bad, dude.
Is it?
Fire elemental's bad.
Yeah, I was like, didn't it try to attack Infinity?
Yeah,
Yeah, I tried to kill a lot of us.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's all just from a certain point of view.
it's pretty bad. From our point of view.
I mean, it could be on our side, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like, that is a possibility, but presently, not happening.
Okay, I don't think he has anything.
Shield! The best level 1 spell in the game.
I was gonna say though, I retroactively wanted to have him do reckless attack.
Do it, then you can get
Yeah.
sneak attack when you stab him.
21, 22, and 18. Those will all hit, but nothing else. Except for you now have advantage on him if you choose to take it.
Fuck him up!
Fuck him up. Let's.
So that's 14 plus 10 plus 9 plus 6.
Dude, they're like both blocking the exit though. Ugh.
They are.
Okay, well, he's pulling
You're on the
his
balcony.
sword off
There's
in his
exits in every
corpse.
direction.
The only way other to exit is straight down on the
Yeah,
ground.
no,
60 feet.
Look,
Sunny
take,
is down.
It's only
He is
max
not
60 damage.
dead.
take the 5d6 and run. Didn't ask for excuses.
I mean, you're right.
Give him mage armor and shield. Nah.
Nah.
They put him in a 17 plus his dex.
I'm literally witnessing second death right now.
Me too. I mean, to be fair, it's
I
Yeah, that won't even do anything. Like for flavor, Sunny activates shield and it just shatters right through it. Greatsword goes into him and he looks surprised, as you would if you're fucking stabbed with a greatsword. Alpha just
mostly
keeps
because they're
going.
slashing weapons. Why are you stabbing me with this? It hurts more. Oh, fuck, it does.
Yeah. All right, so Sunny is out for now. Demonico, you are up. So you can go back inside and see if anybody else needs help.
Oh, I was gonna try to take out, help Infinity with the people chasing her.
You don't know where Infinity is, though.
Can I see her across the battlefield?
That's a balcony, like 60 plus feet up off the ground.
Or whoever's down here.
They are in a hallway. It is not. They are inside. It's just for flavor. Like I don't have nearly enough maps planned out.
Jeez, you should have known we'd all scatter like fucking rats.
There's been a lot of surprises today.
All right.
Right?
I'll go inside and look for people.
Oh,
All right. Do you want to dash to do that?
Oh, come on, I hate you, motherfucker.
I'll slowly and steadily do it because, there's a lot of enemies in the area. I don't want to really
All right. I'm gonna have you roll for luck
roll for luck.
because you don't really know this area that well.
What would I roll?
Just
for
roll me a
luck?
d20.
D20?
Well, that was a thing that happened.
All right. So we'll see what happens there.
The dragon comes back to breathe the 63
You see,
damage to me.
you see this deranged-looking tiefling
Damn, dude, you look deranged.
woman.
Excuse
Like,
me.
trying to stab at you.
Squints. Ma'am.
And a giant fire elemental barreling through the hallway, coming after you.
Yeah, that's happening. I am going to run and dash.
All right.
Oh no, he's apparently got a billion movement.
Yeah, these things might be faster than you.
I mean, I had a 90-foot head start. I'm gonna pause my game. Ugh. I'm gonna pause my game so I can play my game.
Mom, I can't pause. It's
I
an
can play
online
my
game.
game.
I don't even know where the hell I'm at. No, I'm down here. Alright, well, I should probably fight this asshole. I am going to swing at him.
Alright.
Roll d20 plus 5.
The lady
No.
takes it with stride.
And then I keep running. Take your attack up.
All right. So we
Screw
see.
you, nerd.
All right, that doesn't hit.
I'm out of Misty Steps.
24.
I will.
Yeah, as you're running away, just drop it.
No! Mine now.
Where the hell is Sai?
Uh,
Command drop.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Probably hits like a truck.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Oh god. I'm a wizard. Stop it.
Probably hits like a truck. Me leery eye at the level 14 character that just did 4 damage. Yeah, sure.
Jesus, you're 14. You don't hit 4.
They're multi-class though, so they're not hitting as hard as they could.
They should hit harder.
It depends on how you multi-class, I
I was
suppose.
gonna say, as the guy who's a fighter wizard, you can go fireball, action search, fireball.
Yeah. These guys are not multi-classed well, I'll say.
Jesus, you guys are, what were you, first year in college, just trying everything?
Right?
Apparently you're all the discount monk school.
Alright, Zane is going to use his full movement to try and go as well.
Zane, you want to come over and help me out?
You're inside.
Home skillet? My buddy?
Roll for death.
I mean, I've been fucking booking it.
Okay, yeah, he actually, he runs into you.
What up?
Oh.
Colt, my most trusted ally.
Apparently not trusted enough. Couldn't even tell me you're Yanti. We're like...
Alright, oh yeah, I guess he dashed. Never mind.
Yeah. Hey, boss.
Can't do anything.
I got one of the stones. What do they do? How do they work?
Give it here.
Okay.
Well, it just feels like today's was kind of like a net zero gain.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like kind of a loss. So unless you got some magical omni powers with that stone, I think we need to keep running.
Alright, if you give that to him willingly.
Just take me with you when you leave.
Pulls out a golden gauntlet and puts it on, and then puts
No,
the stone inside the
I love that he was like he was gonna like threaten Iwi to make
You're
him give him the
loyal
stone.
to
He's like, the stones have to be
does.
given freely.
Puts a
Here you go.
smile on my face.
You're
I
just
got
giving it to me to take it back? No, I guess not.
No.
I mean, sir, I really wanted to use it, but I am not feeling confident right now. Give me some time. As my eyes like start ticking the time.
Let's see.
I don't know. I like Colt, but I would like to try another pill. But I love Colt.
Have you guys seen that video of Bill Nye setting the planets on fire?
Yeah.
Dude, I love that video so much.
So good. Alright, so
Go on.
you see him start to concentrate on something. On the stone, so to speak, I guess.
I cast counter
What?
spell. Sorry, sir. Reflex.
One more time. Okay.
No, I'm straight up like, let's bamf out of here. Take me with you.
Ooh.
And if you could fuck Alpha up while you do it, I'd be really happy.
So I've never used this stone before.
Hey, me neither.
He kisses you.
This is
The only way to teleport two
This is
people.
this is the stone of fucking.
Yeah, I don't think you want the other way right now.
I mean, sir, I'll take one for the team. Bend over.
Alright, so who's here? Sigma?
Sigma's dead.
Turns out this is
Falls
the
over.
stone of implosions. What?
What?
Just a marble drops.
Okay.
It has the exact same density as Sigma.
Okay. You watch as he turns and he concentrates. Now to roll damage.
Implosion. Oh shit!
34. Wow.
Okay.
That's not all.
Might have just killed this character, but that's okay.
That's fine.
They didn't even do their cool thing, but okay, no. They have
I got
much
to
more.
die.
They got much more HP than I gave them credit for. All right, so
level 14 should be like Hundy Min.
yeah, no, but they're rogue monks, so there's not super high hit dice.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, so yeah, Alpha's a level 7 barbarian, so he's got some
You gotta take forever to
nice
die.
chunk.
He's a chalky boy.
Yes, he is. Alright. That does do some decent damage, though. Yeah. So you watch as he concentrates and... I don't even know how to describe this. Vines that resemble bones wrap, burst out of the wall and ensnare this tiefling woman. And there's a moment where she looks horrified as what's happening, and they just drain the life from her.
I look at my little like vampiric touch spell and look at that. Boss, I want the stone back. Nobody told me you could do that. Why didn't you tell me you could do that?
Alright.
I'd be tearing these fuckers up.
Okay, and that's all it does for now.
And then it eats his arm. Oh, shit. Okay, you can have it, boss.
Alright, Shizune is going to transform back to Shizune.
Shizune transforms into Shizune, and then back to Shizune.
Shizune falls into Shizune. Okay, so you want higher fire rate. I think I'm doing good on these guys.
I never know what to do.
Right? Give me this backpack, okay?
I suppose just to get you guys closer to your goal. Shizune is
We
going
have a
to
goal?
cast... Shizune is going to cast Gust of Wind. So, I guess roll a strength save?
Cool.
On you,
Oh.
Colt.
Wait, is this helping
it.
or hurting?
Pushes you. And it doesn't hurt.
Does it push me away from the baddies?
Yes.
Then I fail my save on purpose.
Okay.
I flare my cape like Batman and then ride the wind. I'm Batman!
Alright. It doesn't say anything about throwing you off your feet or anything, so you just, if you willingly stop, you then...
So like, I like kind of resist for a bit. She's like, no, it's supposed to help. Oh! Just
Alright, yeah, you and Zane...
T-pose slide.
You and
60
Zane just
feet.
go another 15 feet. Yep. Infinity.
That was
What are you
fun.
gonna do?
That was fun, boss. We just spent more time.
We used to be on the same side, Beta.
We did.
Yes. When
How could this happen to me?
When I draw Virgos, do I actually still have the cold armor or no? Like that.
You have to activate it
How?
with an action.
Ah.
It is pretty good though. It gives you +2 to your AC, resistance to necrotic damage.
Let's do that.
Okay. And then you still have your bonus action. You can do an offhand attack.
Can I actually swallow the snow? Am I allowed?
Would you like to?
Yes.
Part of me wants to just to see what
You
the
want
fuck
it
would do.
so bad, you're gonna have to tear it out.
Part of me does.
I- sorry.
Because what if I just instant die?
Well, you're already dead.
But I'm
it just
already
becomes
dead.
a block of ice.
So my yes,
This
I'll swallow
is-
it. I'll swallow it.
All right, give
I'm
me
gonna
a
swallow it.
Constitution save to see how well you can choke this down.
Gross.
You
I
don't
just
even have any
immediately
water.
spit it
This
back
is
up.
not. This is definitely not something I saw coming. You're like, I am not a goblin anymore. I should be able to do this. And you're like, I'm so big and I'm so tiny. You
Oh my
can't
God.
do
No,
it.
You gotta
No,
unhinge
no,
your
no,
jaw.
Come on.
You're like
put it in your
sobbing as you're like, I just want it to go
Put it in your
down.
mouth and then ice armor before you swallow. And it just goes over your mouth.
Wait, what?
Ice armor, so it just goes over your mouth.
Nah.
Nah, he won't allow it.
Whoa.
I can already tell.
You're like rolling on. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Don't talk with your mouth full. Swallow first.
Alright, well, I guess that's fucking it.
Spit it out like a big gross.
No, I'll let you
giant
still
turd.
have your bonus action since you failed. So you can still do one attack.
Did you just try to eat it?
He just like watches bemusedly.
Alright,
Use it.
I will just use my bow.
Your bow.
My bow. Does a 13 hit? Probably not.
You will not be able to use your bow. It's an offhand weapon, so it's gotta be like your
It's a good song.
index.
Does it?
Those. I'm actually not sure if your ability allows
That's
you to
okay
do.
if it's not. I'll just
No, bows count as two-handed.
Yeah.
I think they actually have the two-handed tag.
Yeah. She has a bunch of bonuses for two-handed like weapon fighting, but I'm pretty sure the bow does not.
10 does not hit.
Yeah.
Girl.
You're just like sobbing, and you're
I'm
just like.
trying to go.
Let's go stand on him.
Okay, go.
For flavor, I'm gonna say you
Please?
throw it, and he just like
Please?
knocks that aside. He's like, no.
Thank you for the flavor. I appreciate that.
We'll be back. Just tell us when it's our turn.
Where are you going?
We're gonna sit down and
Oh,
Do
okay.
some gay shit.
It feels good.
Some gay shit. All right, Gamma.
That was honestly one of the gayest things I've witnessed
I
besides
don't
looking
need
at
to
the
grab
mirror.
You know the gayest thing I've ever seen? Having sex with a man.
I mean, I guess.
No! Oh, yeah.
Sounded kind of like that.
Oh my god.
All right.
You're fucking back, pushing down on me.
So I'm just gonna do this while they're messing around.
Oh.
Oh wait, do elementals only get one attack? They do.
Go ahead.
It's one of my favorite comebacks ever. What's the gayest thing you ever done? It's sex with a man.
I started like coughing.
All right. So while they were messing around, the fire elemental touched Shizune. And
Oh no, not Shizune too.
She took it.
We already lost Spoonie.
I don't think you really have to worry about Shizune.
Oh good. Yeah, Shizune, kick his ass.
And Shizune will, as a free action, drop the gust. Or no. I'll double check it.
Fire it
So
back
that,
at them.
so that they don't use it as well.
Look, you could spin your dick on your own time.
This is his own time.
It's a bonus action, so never mind. So they will be able to use it for this turn.
No, you can drop your spells as a free action.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so
you
then
just cease concentration.
they will drop it. Now I gotta figure out. Oh, Demonico. Demonico.
Yes.
So you run into Sai.
Hi.
Hello there.
So, you really want to fight me, or
Yes,
wanna-
I do.
you just want to walk the other way and
I'm not
I mean, you're on my way, aren't you?
or we can just walk around each other? This is a big hallway.
All right. He's gonna use his Tides of Chaos. Try and attack you with a vampiric touch.
Dick. It's my thing.
Those are 23 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he gonna drink you. Bitch, I drink people.
So you take 11 necrotic damage.
All right,
Use
and
the
I
5.
use first level spell to rebuke.
All right. Before you do that, though, I gotta take a roll. Can you roll me a D100 if you would be so kind?
Advanced dice roller.
50.
50. All right. Well, let's
Perfectly
see what
balanced, so
happens.
things should be.
Perfectly balanced as all things.
All right. So he sucks you.
Oh, gay.
And then he tries to like look down at you, pathetic. But instead of saying things, he opens his mouth and just
Worms fall over.
pink bubbles float out of his mouth. He just shrugs. All right, now you can rebuke.
All right, I rebuked and well, he has to do a I think a dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw.
Yes, he would.
Or if you want to, you could just take the 2 damage. 19.
The 2 damage? Oh, you only rolled 1d10 though.
Yeah, because I only
If
use
you-
one spell.
No, Hellish Rebuke is always 3d10.
Oh, that's right.
You can just only do it once.
Yeah, at minimum it's 2d10.
2. Oh,
Yeah, so go ahead.
all right. Here's another D10.
Please be a 10.
7.
So 9 total. What's your spell save? Is it higher or lower than 17?
Spell save is 14. So
Okay.
Unlikely.
So
to
he
have
takes
half of 9.
Oh, and then it would cut down again. So he takes 2 damage because he's a tiefling.
You showed him.
You showed him. You sure did.
Put him in his place.
All right, Iwi.
Call him a bitch.
Oh shit. Where am I?
You're in the
I'm just-
middle of the field. Nobody else is around. Everybody else left.
We had a ADHD moment where he zoned out for a couple seconds.
Whoa.
Everyone was gone.
Whoa,
Those last 6 seconds seem like they took forever. I'll be real.
That's what what getting distracted feels like.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I was not prepared for the music today because apparently YouTube's like, no, you can't play video game music.
I
on
mean,
the
you
line."
chose very good video games.
These have all been random. Like I had songs prepared, and then I found out like an hour before we started. Oh, they're all gone.
Have you made it to medicine fight?
I have not. I think I got to.
Oh, isn't that too far?
I got for sure to Undyne. I can't remember how far else.
Oh, you should do a genocide route just for the Undying.
I can dash over to Demonica, right?
You can go this far, and then you roll for luck, and then I'll tell you where you end up.
Oh. Okay. So there, and then luck.
Yeah, roll me a d20.
D20s or okay. Let's see what we get. 5.
Yeah, you meet up with Demonica.
Hey, this guy's trying to kill me.
No.
So that's just one. That doesn't count as my action then, right?
It does not, because
This guy trying to hurt you, baby boy?
Yes.
Hey,
Alright, that doesn't even count as
Bitch, you
that just counts as
choose-
movement, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I'll count it.
Thunderous smite onto my sword.
Thunderous smite this bitch.
Does 16 hit the guy that's next to Demonica?
He's a monk.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
yes. Alright,
Yes.
so it's 8, and then I have to look up Thunderous smite because it's been so long.
It's
2d6.
right there. It's 2d6.
2-6.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Reading is hard, guys.
Dude's got a point. We're here. Dude's got a
All right,
point.
9. So plus he has to roll
17.
a strength saving throw, or else be pushed 10 feet away and knocked down prone.
All right.
And we call him a bitch.
I assume 11 fails.
What's it against?
Your spell save.
Oh yeah, that fails for once.
So he takes 17 damage. That's pretty good.
And gets pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Field day.
So that, he just gets slammed against the wall, right? Like if I go like this, like my sword
17?
goes in front of Demonico, slam him right against the wall.
Yeah, you're like, this bitch bothering you? And you're like, yes, daddy. And
You didn't need to put it
thrown
that way.
10 feet back.
Yeah,
And we all took a pull. You didn't need to put it that way.
Yeah, he just flies. He's just,
And everyone-
the magic user, I should have prepared for this.
Everyone can hear that too because it's a 300.
Yeah, you just
Like a
guys,
boom.
everybody hears just a boom.
Boom shakalaka.
I'm like, God damn it, it's Iwi again. I need a Warhammer again. God, I was strong back then.
Alright, sick.
What is even happening? Hey Sigma, you look a little fucked. How's it going? If it makes you feel any better, I'm surprised too.
Sick. Sigma shakes their head. They're like, go after them. I've got the druid. And they're just gonna try and fuck up.
Wait, which one's the druid?
Oh, wait. No, sorry. No, that still works. Okay. Trying to do Shizune.
Hey, nobody fucks with that druid but me.
Wow. Alright. So that's Sigma's turn. Alpha turns to Theta. Theta. Alright, yeah. Alpha turns to Theta. Take the stone. Now. And Theta just slowly looks over to you, Infinity.
Did you just try to eat it?
And he holds out his hand again.
Show up his ass.
Can she get an attack of
That
opportunity
would
and cut
still
off
be
his
giving
arm?
it to him, though.
Ooh.
No.
I mean, he just stuck it out like a pussy.
Give him a high five.
Yeah, he's gonna walk over to you, right about here.
Oh, Jesus.
Guys, I think we
I
might
can't do it.
we might be making
I
poor
can't give it to you.
decisions.
Take a dump in your hand and put it in his.
Help me.
And Theta
Look at that.
shakes his head.
Join the army, they said.
Alpha.
What was the name they said?
I want to know something. Is this truly good for us? Good for all, or just the children? Or just for you?
Oof, not the children.
Alf kind of lowers his blade. Oh, Theta.
Oh, Theta.
Don't pull out now.
Stop messing around. Let's take the gemstone
Take the motherland.
and be done with this country.
Cool country.
This is why we're here, isn't it? It's why I sent you to Mintria, to collect the stone.
He ain't even your friend.
He's wait, what? He's kidding, right?
Theta looks up. Alpha. You killed Epsilon when all she wanted was just to live here in peace. I
thought
think-
we kill Epsilon. Keep going. Ignore me. I'll shut up.
Unless you give me a reason to believe you that this is really as good as you say as it is, then I stand with Team Pentagram.
Oh, good. Don't. We're so
And he's gonna raise his bow just as a warning shot.
Like, seriously, dude. Anyone who hangs near us dies. Look at that. You're literally standing over one of our dead friends.
Ooh. Alright, so Alpha, just like not believing him for a second, just he fires the first shot and Alpha just enough of this and then and he hits it right in the throat.
Yeah, Theta.
Holy shit, use your words more!
Words good.
Guys, we can talk through our problems. We can make the NPCs kill each other.
Yes.
Alright, let me see. Does sneak attack work?
Does he have sharpshooter? Because that's dope.
Plus 10, holy shit.
He has assassin. I don't think he has sharpshooter.
Actually, sharpshooter is better without assassinate. Or assassin is better without sharpshooter. Makes you more likely to hit.
Yeah, it's been a few turns in combat, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, then sharpshooter is nice. Gonzar King.
You don't need advantage on the. Okay, so he does not get sneak attack, but yeah, he manages to get a good arrow into Alpha's throat.
I mean, 11's pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid. He is still raging though.
I was gonna say.
That's okay.
Probably barely even noticed.
Probably.
Dude's got 7 barbarian levels. He's at like 90 HP probably.
He's like above us.
Yeah, I was like,
Makes me sad that I do this.
He shoots him in the throat. He just goes right on nose. Really, you haven't
All right,
tried him.
and back to Alpha's turn. He slowly reaches up and he rips the.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that.
Alright, he takes
yeah.
20 more damage.
Yeah, exactly.
He
It
pulls
was
all
a landmine all along.
He pulls all the skin off
Yeah,
his
no,
neck
you're
with
supposed
it.
to. You're supposed to break the shaft, then push it through. Oh God, buddy.
Infinity. I'd like you to roll an insight, if you would.
Oh no.
How was
He's
your,
crying.
Oh, he's a cry.
He
how was
doesn't
your
want to kill his
jugular
baby
home
brother.
slice?
Ooh, nat 20.
Okay, yeah. Alpha looks away for a moment, and you swear he's crying.
He's that
Aw.
butthurt.
If you would have betrayed me.
What are the odds that twice this country would have me
Betrayed.
betrayed by my own family?
I mean, statistically, 100%.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not there. I'm getting drunk. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at this. I just love ruining moods.
You definitely ruined the mood.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll stop.
Great character.
Nathan.
Yeah, you watch as he slowly
Okay.
reaches up and goes to wipe the tear away, and then instantly he's in front of Theta and has a sword stabbed through him. Well, if he hits, I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose.
You must suppose.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, so he takes the damage. Theta. Yeah, he's got this big old greatsword stabbed through his chest. He looks towards you, Infinity. Eat it! And Alpha's gonna use his action.
Man, I warned you, we're a bad horse to back. We are so bad at our
Team
job.
Pentagram will win.
I don't know if
Yeah, and Alpha, very sorrowfully, as he's got his sword put stabbed into Theta, reaches up with his foot and kicks Theta off the building.
No.
And you didn't notice it before, but there were some hanging pots below.
Oh, okay.
And you hear a as Theta crashes into him, and there's just a spray of like white lilies, some flower pots that have been raging there. And then there's a little bit more time, and then and Alpha turns towards you.
Fuck.
Now you see what you've made me do. And he starts stalking towards you. And he is intense, like he is not. You feel genuine fear.
For the first time.
And you're like, wait a second, I'm holding the stone. You're like, you reach up and try to do something, anything.
Anything?
Like you to roll an Arcana check to see if anything happens.
Oh my god, you.
It's always you.
9.
It should have been me. It should have been me.
I don't know what that means. That's
Okay, you fail.
That is the implosion, Jim. You cast it on yourself hoping to teleport.
Honestly, I'm okay with it.
All right. So there's a moment. You feel energy coursing through the sword, through your body, into the stone, and there you see like the whole world kind of goes dark as energy from not just you but your entire surroundings goes out.
Oh shit.
What'd you do?
I don't fucking know.
You did the thing. You weren't supposed to do the thing.
All right,
We
I'm
told
gonna
you
actually roll real dice.
God, he's actually pulling the dice out.
We said don't do the thing.
Well, I just like destroyed our world.
You don't want to
Created
know
a
what I
whole
just
new
rolled.
one.
Alright, can't
But I
beat over
suppose
everyone.
if this is going to happen to anybody, I'm glad it was you.
Oh my god.
Your body
You're just
disintegrates.
dead.
No.
You're
You're like, you feel the energy coursing into you, and then it just stops. You don't feel the stone anymore.
Oh, fuck
You
me.
broke it?
In fact, you don't feel anything anymore. There's a flash of light, and your arm is gone. Flying through the air. Alpha is literally nose to nose with you. He's not even looking at you.
Wow. Can't even look at
Sliced your arm off, grabs the stone out of midair, and just disappears.
God damn it. Oh shit.
Oh man, I'm way glad that was you, not me. You can just like hold that shit back on. You'll be fine.
When they went for the arm.
Yeah. When I wrote this scene, it was Xerxes. I just want you all to know that.
It should have been you.
Should have been you.
It should have been you.
More impactful because Theta, but things happen.
You finish your drink and your
All
arm
right.
tingles.
So with that, combat is over.
And what about the boy we were fighting in the hallway?
Can we kill him?
Alpha
Okay.
appears.
No.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, Alpha appears in the room with you. And he's like, Sai, it's alright, we surrender. And then he disappears again. And then he goes to...
So he surrendered, right?
yes.
All right. I'm
And
gonna look at
he
Demonica
goes to the
really
rest
quick.
of you.
Don't tell anyone about this. So I'm gonna go kill that guy. He surrendered, but I'm gonna kill him.
I guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill him. I'm gonna go cut off his fucking
He's
head.
prone, so it
Yeah, I'm
has
gonna go
advantage.
fucking behead him.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Attempt it.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
Just roll
Go, eat,
attack
eat.
with advantage.
Dude, there's like a billion HP.
13.
No.
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 No. You go to hit, and he just grabs your arm as he's
Can I-
getting up.
Can I make an attempt as he's grabbing Evie?
To grab
He
his
doesn't
arm.
actually do this.
No, to try to like take a dagger or something to try to slit his throat.
Yui?
No.
Oh no.
No. As
The prone guy.
the guy who's
Alright,
prone.
fine. Go ahead.
Oh, he's got so many weapons.
Guys,
Oh, he gets advantage because he's
Yeah, he
prone.
does. Alright, roll that damage.
do you ever feel like we're the bad guys? I mean, I know I am, but
Alright, so you do 8 damage to him, and then he gets up.
Yeah.
you like cut his cheek.
I went for the throat.
He looks down at
I
you
know, that's why it's
too.
from Paris.
Well, not at you, but he looks at you too. God, you're lucky.
No, you.
And he just walks out of the room, just completely ignoring you.
Stab
Can
in
I
the butthole.
javelin him? Can I just
Attack of
I
toss
just
it?
want you to know, I'm looking at his spell sheet. You probably don't want to attack him anymore. But make the attempt. He does have his turn still.
I believe he did. He did
Yeah,
he
attack
walked
of
away.
opportunity. I'm taking it.
16.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
You're gonna get killed.
On fire. Panda.
I'm gonna aim for his back knee.
Okay.
Make him retire.
That's 24.
Yeah, it does. And he takes another, 12 damage, and then he turns around, lightning bolt. Go ahead and roll me a dex save.
It's worth it. It's so worth it.
Y'all are
19.
so dumb. Alright, so you both take 11 lightning damage.
We're both gonna high five each other.
While you're being lightning.
Yeah, just the silhouette of the skeletons. Oh, wait. He's a sorcerer. So he's going to use his spell points to give one of you disadvantage. Iwi.
Oh no.
You're going to take 22 points of lightning damage
Hold on,
instead.
Let me re-add that really quick so I remember how much I have.
So just take 11 more.
Oh, that was. Okay, well, here's my little trick. I'm just gonna grab my boobs. I'm gonna fucking restore health to myself.
Glad we're all on the same page.
Can I?
All right, so
can I
yeah.
reaction to his lightning? To his reaction?
Rebuke.
Can I do
You have
that?
Hellish Rebuke still?
Yeah, I still have 2.
I will get to this.
Meanwhile, back at the plot.
Yeah, meanwhile, the plot. Yeah. Alpha just appears, just.
All
It's
three
alright.
of us. All
We
three of us.
surrender.
All 3 of us are lying dead on that line.
And Alpha just joins his hands together. And.
You have to turn over all your property. Give me the
Colt.
stone.
Roll me a perception.
Roll. I don't fucking believe him, check.
Or sorry, what did I say?
Poor guy.
Perception.
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry, I had foolishly closed the game. I thought we were summing up.
It's only 9.
Listen,
Feels like I know I was talking for a good chunk there, but. Alright,
I need to get a Warhammer so I could just smash his head like a grapefruit.
Warhammer's not much powerful.
It's not much more power. It's like the same power, but it's fucking cooler to use.
Oh my gosh. Alright, you don't see that.
Yeah.
But,
What about Zane?
Whatever it is.
Isn't he over there? Shouldn't he roll?
he's really far away.
No, Zane was like right next to me.
Mm-hmm. But like 10 feet farther. 5'10". The point is, if Zane sees it, he's not going to do anything about it. So I'm not going to need to roll. Alright. I surrender myself. You're right. I did attempt maybe to kill someone. So
Yes, Your Highness, that's treason, summary execution.
but I promise you I had nothing to do with the dragon. And I suppose the actions since then have been a little bit less than misguided. So, in return for me surrendering myself to undergo trial, I ask that you allow my compatriots to go, as they were just following orders and had no say in the matter.
Anyone want to respond to that?
We aren't over there. Only Colt's over there.
We're trying to kill someone.
Yeah, Zane walks up. He grabs Alpha's hands and pulls out handcuffs and just latches them on, and they sort of glow with magical energy. I'm the only one that has the key to unlock that. So,
Yeah.
I guess you're under arrest, Alpha the original. And Alpha gives him a sly smile. Does anyone want to object?
We aren't over there, so we can't. We're trying to
I
kill
was
this.
saying-
We're trying to kill this
I
sorcerer.
feel like you're trying to tell me that you want me to not, but like, fuck him. Throw him in the deepest anti-magic hole we can find and let him rot.
That's one of the.
Oh, and
If we don't have one, build one.
If I may, and he like reaches up and grabs the headband off of himself and tosses it to Gamma, who's now transforming back to her normal self. You're in charge while I'm gone. Don't let the kids stay up past 10.
Take Frostmourne and cut his head off. Summary execution.
I think we will be spending a little bit more time in Mintria. Gamma. And she nods in understanding. But I understand.
I'll lead you to your cell.
He gives you a smile. You have such a tight grip.
I'm not even touching you.
Oh, I know.
All right. So to wrap things up, Zane is going to.
I feel like we lost, but we have a prisoner. Like, how did that
Yeah,
happen?
Infinity. What do you do?
Can I go try and get to Theta?
All right. Since you're the only one that knows about it, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Or Sunny. Who are you going
Or,
to
I
save?
mean-
Who are you gonna save? Telltale Games.
Oh my gosh, I'd cry. Neither.
All right.
Don't bother with
Yes.
Sunny.
Sunny's.
Yeah, Sunny is unconscious, but he's got a massive wound in his chest.
He'll be fine.
But so does.
Just
So
shove
does
potions in
Theta.
both of their
Yeah,
mouths.
so does Theta, and he was.
He was thrown
So-
off a bit, but like, you know.
Thrown off.
We'll see. So what do you want to
We'll
do?
see.
Yeah, what do you want to
Wait,
do?
no, it's one of those.
You're the only one that knows what's going on here.
We'll go to.
Infinity.
But,
Open the potion and be like,
Guess I'll just pour it in the wound? I
guess.
don't know.
no, you just like dump
I
it and
guess.
let it rain down on him.
I don't even know if I have healing stuff, honestly.
Yeah, do you?
Throw it at him.
I don't because all my shit was taken.
All your shit was taken.
We need to buy potions. Everyone needs to have 2 potions for this kind of scenario.
No.
Alright.
Not this bitch.
You're just
So-
like, if it were anybody else, I'd want you to be holding Sunny like Jesus style.
Right is like.
And meanwhile, there's goblins. They're just,
Yeah. Picture you like trying to carry him to the edge and just be like, fuck!
Oh fuck. There he goes.
Oh, one thing you can do is not something that most people do because most people have healing magic. You can perform a medicine check on a downed individual to stabilize them.
Okay, so can I? I'll go to Sunny first and then check them.
All right. Do me a medicine check.
Okay.
Gotta get higher than a 10.
It's a wisdom. You gotta be a wise dom.
A wise dog.
A wise dom.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. You're like.
Not 20.
I explained this to you. You got a lot of blood outside. It needs to be inside.
Okay, so you think for a moment, just like, well,
Fuck.
I suppose there's one way to do this, and you take your sword and you just clasp it in his hands, and you take over his body for a moment. You're Sunny, and you watch as the wounds kind of heal up a little bit. There's ice forming. It kind of moves up the wounds, and if you want, you can move back to your normal body because he's.
Yeah, we'll just go back to my normal.
Throw the
Alright.
sword in the thing.
Yeah, can I just like?
No, that would kill him.
Yeah, but then use the sword to bring it back.
I'll roll my death saves for Sunny. All right.
No. All right.
All right. So you pop out of Sunny's body. What happened?
Just keep ping ponging back and forth. Keep the both
Don't worry
in
about
line.
it. That's all I'm gonna tell Sunny.
Don't.
You're okay.
What?
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Well, Alpha got the stone, so not everything is good.
But everyone's alive.
You are now. I don't know about everybody. I'm gonna go check, and then I'll just try. Can I use my rope to go down to Theta?
I was gonna do the joke if I find
We could
Theta on the ground, like,
use
oh look,
the
one of them
stairs.
tried to get away, and I
We
step
Are
on
there
him.
stairs?
We can use the stairs.
Oh, is he all the way to the ground? Like,
Yeah, like
I thought he was
Theta's on the ground.
No, he's on the ground. Okay. Yeah.
there are stairs behind you though.
Yeah, no.
They go up.
We'll
to
go.
the-
I thought it was like on the flower pots for some reason.
I mean, I
So
can't.
was like-
Looks at his one wing. Sort of fly.
Sort of fly.
We don't need sorta here, and you push him off.
Ah. Oh no, the children killed Sunny after the surrender.
That's why I had to stab Theta.
Alright, so
Alright.
we'll check Theta. Let's roll that good old.
All right, I'm just gonna move over to Demonico and Iwi for a moment. You guys are gonna go to attack Sai again, I'm guessing.
Well, he's gonna rebuke. when that's
Yeah, I
right.
still need to rebuke.
All right, so you go to rebuke, and you feel a hand on your arm, your wrist.
Who is it?
You turn around to see an unfamiliar figure. She is a tiefling. She is a tiefling woman, different than the other ones. In full plate armor.
Mommy.
Iwi. Actually, no. Roll me a history check to see if you recognize them. Both of you.
Ooh, I recognize it.
I don't.
It's mommy.
Who is it?
What'd you get?
He got a nat 20. I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you recognize her instantly. This. Oh, I don't actually have. Whew. This tiefling does not have hazel eyes, so they're good. Not part of the children, but.
Xerxes mommy.
I am something eclipse. No. This is Cyrus, who is
The annoying little fuck from
basically Colt's commanding officer.
Boss, when did you get here?
She's basically kind of the next person down from Sunny, and in the southern district.
From Zane?
No, Zane's government figure.
There was
Sunny
more
is
than one.
the militia.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Zane has one.
Technically, Zane's above Sunny, but
Oh.
only by a technicality.
But he also got
All right, so you see this woman.
Yeah,
She
Colt's
stares down at you.
Zane got
That's quite enough,
I'm pretty sure.
or I'll have you arrested as well.
I pull my sword out. I'm like, yeah, I don't attack people that surrender.
I was.
Excuse you. You were the one who started it.
I came here because apparently there were sightings of a dragon in the area, but I come to find out that there are a bunch of, nicely put, foreigners attacking people of Mintria. Now they surrender, and you lot. Well, we'll
They tell
settle
us that
this.
they
We'll
surrendered?
see what Sunny.
I
and
wasn't
Zane
paying
want to
attention
do
if
this.
anyone surrendered to us. We were fighting.
Yeah, we were
And then he just got up and started walking away. I'm like, easy shot.
We don't know if we were setting up for another attack. Or
Roll me a
something.
deception.
I
Roll me a fucking deception.
I got this. This is my forte.
You want?
You got it too? Go for it.
She got a 19, by the way.
Oh, she believes him, but not me.
She narrows her eyes. We'll see how well that holds up later. Are you hurt, sir? And she turns to Sai. Verily, but I suppose all things can heal.
With the javelin sticking through the back of his fucking knee. Can I have that back?
No.
What if I give
And-
you, like,
And she touches him and lays on hands him.
the javelin just breaks off and now there's a piece of wood and it's like forever.
Alright. Going back to Infinity.
Oh, I rolled a 19, by the way.
For what?
For checking on. No?
That's no good. He's already dead.
You're a fucking bitch.
Some things just happen.
Sure.
Hey.
Yeah, you go down
Sonny's a
and
necromancer.
yeah, what?
Sonny's a necromancer.
Fuck no.
Yes, he is.
He knew Theta.
So, like, I can't just sword this one?
No. He kind of.
Take it for your new body, though. Strong.
Sonny looks. Oh. Theta. And he goes to close Theta's eye. And collects Theta up in his arm, and you notice there's actually like one small flower that like is on Theta's chest, and it shifts down as he's lifted up.
Oh. That's sad.
For lack of, I swear to God, take of this what you will, but Sonny says this day extracts a heavy toll.
Like $10.
What?
It's a Infinity War quote from Thanos.
Is it really?
Yeah. Sorry, that's the first thing that popped in my head.
It's an Endgame quote or Infinity War?
It's Infinity War.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Trying to figure out when that happened.
it's when Thanos finds out the Maw has been killed.
Oh, yeah.
I think he does say it in both movies.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
There's a
Like,
lot
say-
of, like, callbacks to
Anyway.
Infinity. Anywho.
Yeah, Sonny, are you alright? Do you need any... He looks at your arm. Are you okay?
I'm just gonna wave my stump and be like, uh-huh.
Oh. I'm going to make sure everything gets taken care of here. And over the course of the next few hours, you guys are all kind of detained, except for Cole, because he's nice and in line with the militia. You guys are kind of just held just to see what exactly went on. Various guards come around, question the children, but everybody but Alpha is let go. Because Alpha willingly surrendering is kind of all they can do.
He killed 2 people.
Just Alpha did. And that's kind of where they get him. They're
Assistance
like,
to murder is still
technically,
murder.
Zane, are you a
Yeah,
tyrant or not?
accomplices to murder is still a crime.
Zane does nothing, oddly enough.
I guess not in Mintria.
Yeah, I guess accomplices to murder is not a crime.
This justice system is fucked. I'm gonna quit.
I mean,
I'm gonna
if
quit
it
the
was,
job and
we'd
become a
all be in
lawyer.
jail.
We know.
Yeah, Zane does nothing, and he actually will turn to you, Colt, at one point. He's like, I suppose with the way things that have happened, it could have been worse.
I mean,
no one died.
4 hours ago, a dragon burst through the wall and ate you. It can only go up from there.
Don't remind me.
Nobody died?
Nobody
I
would
would
care
like-
about.
Colt, I would
I don't
like
know.
to
I
talk to you.
wasn't there.
Colt, I would like to talk to you later if you don't mind, privately.
Of course, sir.
But we should be thankful that Sordens does not, as Alpha said, set their sights on us for this incident.
I mean, we have their leader captive. I
For the
guess.
books, the children did attack first, and Team Pentagram, acting alone, fought against them. Are we clear?
Yeah. Look
No
at
one,
him.
no one is at
Why are you
fault.
flipping him?
No one is at fault here. That way, Swordinance
For the books,
is the
they attack
sole
first, and we are the heroes.
victims.
You really want
Or
to
not
flip the
victims,
guy off who has
proprietors.
all the say in this. Okay.
Because he's cutting us
Of
out
course not.
political.
There was no militia enacted.
No, he's hosting us up for blood horses.
Yeah, you are. He's actually kind of
The
helping
noble
you guys.
adventurer saved the day. We're getting
Kinda.
treated.
Yeah. We're fighting off the leader of this army that's already taken over a third of the continent. How do you really
We're
want
out here now for the dope show. Fuck off. We look
All right.
awesome.
So after you guys are let go, after everything kind of settles down, Gamma reappears. The elf that was part of the
Let's
children.
fucking kill her.
And she comes right up to Zane. Alpha's offer still stands. He kind of waves her away. Whatever would that be? If you're being so uncooperative, then I will gladly take it back. But if I must remind you, Alpha wanted to get revenge for those that killed Mu, and she shrugs. If I took that meeting correctly, it sounds like forces that you're fighting against are the ones that did so. If you wish, Swordinance will supply its forces to aid in your war. And Zane kind of takes a moment, thinks this over.
They'll probably want him back as a bargaining chip.
We cannot offer Alpha as an exchange. And she nods. That is of no concern to me. I can run Swordinance just fine without him.
Alpha gives
Anyone that wants to can
telepathic-
roll an insight on her.
I'm
I'm
Alpha
gonna roll
gives
a knowledge
telepathic
conniving
orders.
bitch.
Alpha gives telepathic orders through the headband.
Especially you, Cole, since you're literally standing right next to her.
Might have made a poor design.
Do I get a roll?
Yeah, everybody's here.
You said we were wrapping up. I started wrapping up. Roll, could you roll for me?
7.
Yeah, I'll roll.
My
I
insight's
gotcha.
+2.
Remember all that good Xerxes did?
Hey,
Sorry,
they
Xerxes.
wanted,
Okay.
they wanted to capture me, so I was just like,
Boop.
6.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stares at you.
Does she have some like cleavage? I'm like, oh yeah, well, whatever you want, man.
Wow.
No.
Male gaze.
Actually, I'm too busy checking out Zane's ass.
Male gaze.
By the way.
Alright.
Actually, I'm happily married. I have 2 kids.
Sorry, Zane. I couldn't possibly take that promotion. Might need some influence. Are you trying to reverse porno me? What? No.
Whoa.
Let me think now. I didn't have all this written down, so I'm just gonna think.
Make shit up as you go along. That's all I ever do. It's great.
All right,
You guys are
Xerxes.
really weird.
Hi.
I'm tired.
Sorry, this was kind of a bad session for you, but
For what, though?
back at, let's say, what's the word? Ambassador, like when a country has a
An
land
embassy?
inside. Yeah, an embassy.
Embassy.
Back at Sornitz's embassy that they've placed in Mintria. Not to Mintria's knowledge.
In the
of
temple of
course.
Shizune.
They just kind of have a camp that's outside Havidstad.
This is our embassy now. Pretty excited.
Gamma, Psi, and Sigma return. They look fucked up. And... well, not Gamma. Gamma looks fine.
What's
Gamma
wrong with all of you?
will go to you, Zeta, as you've been kind of quietly sitting in your tent. And she tosses you a black gemstone. Would you like to catch it? Or just
Yes.
let it smack you?
I will catch it.
Alright. I don't need you to roll for it. You just instinctively.
Oh shit!
You're just like. I imagine you're just like doing the knife thing with your hand. Just because you're bored.
5-finger fillet.
Yeah, you're doing the 5-finger fillet. And you're just like, without even looking, she tosses it and you catch it. So a success then? Is the impression you get?
Put it in your mouth.
I'm not gonna put the words in the mouth for you, but
No, put the gem in your mouth.
Alpha.
Oh, somebody's already sucked on it.
Today was a moderate success. Alpha has been captured, but he predicted this might happen. However, that gemstone's a surprise. Didn't expect to get it today. And also, they might have another. And she pulls out Alpha's bandana and ties it around her head, like Alpha had done. For the time being, this is how things will go. Understood, Zeta?
Whatever.
Wow, it's like Xerxes all over again. No.
Understood.
Zeta,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am!
Zeta, I need you to get close to Zane Cobriana.
Step off, bitch. He's mine.
Can I play both characters? Like, can Xerxes stay and can I play Zeta at the same time?
Got a lot
I
of
mean, why?
I don't know. It's just kind of pops in my head.
But they're never in the same room because it's clearly you just changing
And that's
outfits.
kind of how I would want to do it. So maybe some sessions
Like-
with Xerxes. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But I have an idea for how you may be able to do this. And she pulls out a guild brooch.
She hands it to you and just teleports back.
All right.
Would Zeta know what this is? Or no?
He's like, cool. If I knew what the fuck this was, explain it to me. And that's probably where we'll end the session.
Ah, yes. One of these.
I've always
What
wanted
the
one.
fuck is this? And then just...
And she will actually like take the gemstone back, so they have it.
Episode.
Just so everyone's clear. All right. So just before next session, Zeta's joining Team Pentagram, whether you all like it or not.
I guess.
I don't like this guy.
So-
I guess.
Is
You're
this
just gonna
like,
be what?
Is this like we don't know but we do know that he's like kind of being a sneaky spy?
His eyes give him away.
They
So-
say spy.
Put on contacts, but you can kind of see around the contacts.
Hi.
You can
It's
be-
actually because you introduced yourself as hi, I'm Zeta, spy.
So
Hi,
Gamma,
Zeta, spy.
Gamma actually like gives you the idea that you would infiltrate Team Pentagram with the open idea that you are to spy on them, as Theta and Mu have done before you. But your primary objective is to get close to Zane and get that fucking stone back.
Understood.
2 tips. Step off, bitch, he's mine. Second, don't go anywhere near Pentagram.
And Gamma
It's like
makes
a
it
black
clear
hole.
that at this point in time, Team Pentagram means no ill will towards the children.
Gilligan cut to me.
Unless
Alright,
you-
guys, we need to fuck up those
You
children.
can, of course, defend yourself, but yeah. Alright, so we'll go into Zeta's introduction later.
Good shit.
Good stuff.
Oh, my legs.
Alright, so we did not. Funnily enough, I don't think we got as far as I wanted to, but good place to stop.
I mean, we did have a big fuck all fight that we kept rolling good when it mattered.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? I was really
Wait,
hoping to stay in that
rolling
dragon's
good?
mouth
That's
for
the
like
thing
one
you're
more
having?
turn.
We
Because I was gonna
speak
thunder
for
smite my
yourself.
sword and fucking whack his teeth.
Yeah, honestly,
Fucking
you
smash him.
probably would have killed Sai.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But you can't.
If only I had rolled good on that fucking beheading. Imagine if that lady just walked in and like,
Yeah, no, you probably would have to make a new character. You'd be in jail for a long time.
why'd you do that?
Why'd you-
Fighting us.
He was fighting us.
It's like, Cyrus walks in. What happened?
He attacked
It was
us.
the heat of battle.
They surrendered. I have bad hearing. I'm a lizard.
Bad lizard.
Lizards can't hear well, guys.
I only speak.
All right, so
Sylvan.
this concludes episode 39 of Team Pentagram, titled "The One Where Pee-wee Died."
Later, taters.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Put my shoe on. Guys, we gotta catch that peacock.
What?
The peacock.
Yeah.
Good thing the microphone was on mute.